Gremlin.
I feel that.
Like many of
I
us.
miss his deep, sexy voice.
The headset I'm using right now literally cost me $70.
Oh,
so.
Don't worry. I talked him into getting a better
So
mic.
we're break. On this server, we allow for only like really small custom phase files because we had someone try to do something malicious through the custom phase stuff way back when. That was like Luton days, but since then we haven't allowed it. So
Wait,
It's all good. I
wait
forgot
a
I had
minute.
it on.
How can you? How?
No anonymous masks.
Why?
Jack McGee. Jack's skeleton face, so I had it on.
pushing us to mission, by the way. I'm gonna do a pretty lengthy brief here just to go over everything.
I want to know how and why they did.
29,000 kilobytes.
You should have said a girthy briefing because that
900.
helps you.
Oh
I
lord,
guess
he's
we-
coming.
But if you said curse, that would.
Oh yeah,
Ew, it
Don't
means
say
you
Goofy
don't
on
have
stream.
Achilles loaded, so you gotta rerun the HTML. Otherwise, just right-click and click on repair under right-click Achilles, and it'll say repair.
Wait, what?
Do that.
Achilles event as well?
Gotta find
No, he
Oh,
was
the
having a
mod.
problem with Achilles.
Ah.
The mod, not the person.
Oh,
I think we guys are trying.
how many 38 people are here? Skid should be showing up.
There are more than 38 people here. There's 80 people here right now.
No, I mean,
What do you need, Levy? Levy.
Hello?
Yep, what do you need?
Give me one moment, my audio is messed up.
Okay. I don't have a minute, but okay. Just...
Alright, hello?
Hi,
What the hell?
what do you need?
I'm gonna restart my TeamSpeak, I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I have to start the brief now, so...
You just sit there.
Bad and
Nice.
alone, rejected.
Pog.
So normal, got it.
I'll give the brief in 3 minutes to give you guys a few more seconds to get on the server, but it's just gonna reiterate how everything's done and yada-da.
Group
For us first timers.
Yeah.
UCB Factions is updated.
Group
but
12 squad
not
leader is
installed.
not here yet. Do you mind if I take the slot, or do we just keep it empty?
They still have 15 minutes to show up.
Alright.
If after 15 minutes things happen, then you're technically allowed to take whatever's open, but if you guys shuffle around because 10 people didn't show up and then it completely fucks the roster, then...
I mean,
shrug.
I'm in group 12 as a light 80. I was just thinking, do I just take it outright?
Stop over stuff.
Guess I'll wait for it.
No.
Walrus, I will kick you in the dick.
Fair enough.
Don't mind you guys drawing, but if I fucking scroll out and see 20 Among Us,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be angry.
Just
Oh,
get
sorry,
started
Richard.
start drawing
Thanks for
penises.
listening.
He doesn't want
Alright,
those.
so gonna
Let's
hit
go
the
9.
delete.
Alright, what do you need?
Can I get the TSB ally tag?
4?
MCO8.
There you go.
Thank
Don't worry, Liru. I don't draw. I just send
Victor's
you random
here.
stuff on Discord.
No, I'm talking about in for the 38. I'm wondering who we're missing.
Man, I'm actually labeling your highway routes.
What am I doing for Monday? I haven't decided yet. It's gonna be... Wait, no, yes, I know exactly what it's gonna be. It's gonna be more Fallout and then a Vault.
How is you one among us?
Ah, already starting.
2 on map already.
Well, one guy decided to be clever and use.
Matt,
something
can you not
unusual.
draw penises, please? Come on.
I looked at the bottom part
There's an owl.
live on Twitch, and then I
There's an
I
owl.
looked at the
Never
bottom
mind, there's
just out
more.
the map,
Yeah.
and I was like, I can't look at that.
Well, here we go.
Brief in 1 minute.
TOS be like, no.
3 CB, why you no work?
Right click and click repair.
Here we go again.
I've done multiple times.
Oh dear.
Oh, you had what I had. You got to
Hey,
delete
it's already
all
many
the
Among Us.
files.
There's no
then
Among Us on the
re-download
main
it.
part of the map yet, though. So
We'll keep
Okay,
it.
Is that a
I'll take it.
challenge?
You're welcome.
no, shoot, no.
I'm watching the clock.
Why did I speak?
It took 3CB Factions 3 minutes to download and 25
yeah,
minutes to
yeah,
install.
Find it, delete it, and then
What the fuck?
repair. It'll be fine.
delete it and then repair?
No,
Yeah.
fully repair.
And the AAF one specifically. That's maybe that's fucked up for you.
Really
All right, it is now 12:35. Here's the deal, guys. You're going to spawn in at the staging point. All your Vics are going to be there. Again, the BTR ZD, there's going to be 4 of them. Please only take 1 at a time because that's a custom composition, and I can't give you more. So there's a debug on the top left of the map. Don't touch that. That's where I copy and paste inventories of vehicles as well as the actual vehicles from. If I have to spawn in another AN212, which I honestly shouldn't because there's so many placed down. Who the heck is hot micing, please? Depression.
Oh,
Mute your mic.
Hold on.
Please. You're giving me depression. Golem, you too.
Oh fuck! I thought I fixed it. Give me a
Mute.
sorry.
Just mute the damn mic, please, so I can do brief. Okay. You should have plenty of AN212s, but if I have to respawn another, give me a second because I got to spawn it and then apply its custom texture, so it might look like a CSAT asset for a second. Just bear with me on that regard. For the mortars, I'm going to spawn a few next to the triple R truck. You can load them in the Vic, or you can backpack them and put them in, but I'm pretty sure the inventory of the actual Vic's going to be full, so that's to limit you, and if you need to grab more, you can just fly up to base, grab more, load them in the helicopter, and then bring them down. But anyway, AO is as follows. You guys are aiming for an airfield and a vehicle depot. Now, the DNR are getting resupplied by Russian assets, so they might have a few extra things, but not necessarily manpower. So this operation is all about taking out those assets in droves. Now, Makarov, as the ground command, has the choice of deciding which AO he wants to hit first. If he takes out the airport, there's not going to be any enemy aircraft in the AO. If he takes out the vehicle depot, the amount of vehicle QRF is going to be significantly less, by about 2/3. So instead of fighting platoons as QRF, you'll probably only hit 1 or 2 max at a time. Otherwise, aircraft will take off going west. It's really easy to fly. The initial airdrop is going to require some of the pilots on the Mi-24s or anywhere else to fly AN212s. That was explained in the doc. Makarov has authority on telling who to fly what, but you should still have spare pilots if you want to have an Su-25 escort or Mi-8s go in to deploy recon and whatnot. Just know that anything OPFOR is enemy territory, and therefore something could be there, and I assure you there's a lot of random locations that have shit, so be careful. Otherwise, vehicles are already spawned in all the AOs. Light Garrison's already spawned, but as Zeus, I'll be spawning more. As well as if you attack one AO, the other AO will be have its simulation disabled, because I'll be gauging that on the server, but if I need to, I'll let you know on side chat if I'm doing that method. Otherwise, yeah. You could also technically be Chads and attack both at the same time. We could be done with this in an hour. It's entirely up to you. This is your fight. Have fun. To finish the op, you just have to get back to your territory, cross the border, and it's GG.
Hey Liru, can I ask for a favor real quick?
Hold on. Makarov, your proving grounds was wonky there. And Dante, your CBA is now wonky.
My what was wonky?
God damn it, because I say it right all the time. Proving ground. I say that wrong all the damn time. Anyway, questions. I had one.
Yeah.
Musad, not Makarov.
Sorry, one of my fucking dumbasses decided not to actually try and join your team speak beforehand, so he doesn't have any roles.
Okay, have him go to help desk and I'll fix it.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, any in-game questions related to the operation?
When can reserves grab slots?
You can grab slots in another 5 minutes. I'm not moving up that timetable.
Okay.
But if they're here and they have bugs and they can't jump in, please don't steal their slot, because I don't want to deal with that conversation. Other questions? All right.
There, yeah.
Cool. Please do not move when you spawn in. I will say overside/global when you can. That's just to allow everyone to load in. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Hey, Mac.
No movement.
No shit. On safety.
Friendly fire.
This is just to make sure nothing weird happens during...
Where's our squad leader? Is he here? Is he gone?
Where's the RHS pod nose?
Ожидаю указаний.
Was that ring soon? Sorry, I don't have the document.
Cool. Alright, now I gotta go weed people in. Dread, what are you here for?
I was with Hawaiian and all them.
Alright, cool. Jump down to the channel. There's the pass in there, and you can jump on. Have fun.
Let's give him a warm
Yeah, so back out to...
Your mother. 50 check. Thank you, Makarov.
Check.
I feel like everybody's gonna go to 69.
Let me know if there are any issues that I need to address, but otherwise everything should be good. Final thing I completely forgot to mention, when you're loading the vehicles... Fuck, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna need to make sure everyone's on this net in terms of pilots and infantry.
And 2 and 2 pilots on here.
Alright, hey, real quick, can I have everyone gather around? I forgot something critical I needed to explain. Everyone gather around for a moment. Please stop shooting each other. Alright. Guys, so here's the deal. There was some issues loading the vehicles into the plane, so I have to do it manually. So when you decide what vehicles to load at what plane, just bring them up to it. Then I will drag the vehicles in so they're loaded. It's 2 vehicles per plane, and then you need to use Ace to jump into the vehicle. Okay? So, hold the fucking Windows key, look at the vehicle. You'll be able to interact with the vehicle through the plane, and then you can jump into one of the slots to get into it. So that's all. That's something I completely forgot to mention. That's on me, but that's how we have to do it. So...
Make sure you're plugged
It's now starting the bird. Okay.
Op will officially begin in 18 minutes. For now, just make a plan, organize how you want things done, and good luck, have fun.
All squad leaders meet with me between the 2A and 2s to the west.
And I have debug down here. Oh man.
West.
I feel bad for Dante, like all of his mods are busted and he's having to redo everything. And then I have the spawn debug up here. I've got multiple triple R's to bring in. Got a copy of everything. And the planes, I mean, that one's pretty easy. I just look up 212. Well, yeah, we'll see how...
Everybody has 2 minutes to meet here until I start the plan. Where are you?
So we got 70 people on server, another 14 coming in.
Thank you.
Texan, what are you here for?
I'm here to fuck shit up with Barb.
Cool, there's your tag.
Hey, Liru.
Yep.
Apologies, I'm very new to this group. Where's the password for the server?
Join the MCO8 channel, everything's in there, okay?
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
Me?
I do my best to try to help people that are coming in late, but after like another 10 minutes, I can't do anything. Hey, righto, Willow. Let me know how the poll's going, and then I'm probably gonna just address everyone and make an executive decision to, whatchamacallit, switch it to Nom, but we'll see. Because again, it depends on how I want to shape the campaign. But like Nazi scientist stuff would actually work really well, so you know, I still gotta think about it. Who knows?
I'm missing 4 squad leaders. Where the fuck are you?
Nobody else is talking now.
This should be interesting. Yeah, I didn't have time to remove the red stars, so they'll just have to live with it. But yeah, AO is pretty nice. We got the airfield over here. It's got 2 helicopters and an Su-25, because if you actually look it up, the DNR have an Su-25 that they recovered from the Ukrainians. And then here we just have some vehicle caches. But this is just meant to be a fun, simple, large-scale operation, you know? Just to see how things go. Yeah, Stream Elements has 22 months of gift subs. It's because people like Monadict just want to see how far they can juggle it.
Go to brief. Any squad leaders, go to brief.
Otherwise, we'll see how things go.
Squad leaders, go to brief.
9 for World War II, 6 or so. It hasn't changed. All right. I'll work with whatever. It's just based off of what you told me on how they like to fight a massive amount of infantry. It would be better for, it's really easy to do that in Unsun/SOG, but we can make it work. So I'm just watching numbers right now in TeamSpeak. Looks like everything's good there. So we have 10 people trying to jump in, and we got 75 in. So this will actually be like an 85-person operation, which for MCO standards is actually pretty good, because normally we have about 10 no-shows, and actually no, 85 to 95 will be about 10 no-shows, but that's okay.
Might be even more of an issue.
So I have no idea what Makarov's plan is. He could attack one AO, or he could separate and attack both at the same time. He's got 4 platoons of BRDMs to work with here. Which are, you know, about 3 Vicks apiece, so we'll see. I would say he has the manpower to attack both of these AOs at the same time, but who knows? You know, he hit them with a battalion's worth of infantry last night. Nice. I always like ops where it's a really target-rich environment, so see how things go. Here, let me jump up. Anyone from TMTM, I know you guys run custom faces. We don't really allow that here because a long time ago someone tried to do something malicious with coding in a custom face. It's a very long story. I'm not even sure if you can do it anymore, but it's just a stigma we've had ever since.
Yeah, I noticed.
Dante, just delete and repair everything, I guess, because it looks like every mod is just painfully screwing with you. I'm sorry, buddy. Jesus. That was not the answer I thought I would get there, but knowing Dante, I'm not surprised. Okay.
I'll put them on now.
Triple R. You want me on overall or the platoon?
Oh yeah, and then I've got like a boat in here with the ZU, because I'm like, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You are the command platoon.
But yeah, the document has everything critical in it. I'm not seeing any marks yet. But I think from what I'm seeing on our frame counts here, yeah, about 35 with everyone at spawn. Getting up to 40. That's actually a really good frame count for now. Let's see, we have 8 people up to 85.
And seeing all these players, I can't help but get a headache for Liru, but hoping for the best.
We're at about 77 players on the server right now. But Video Gamer, thanks for the 6-month resub, my man. I will admit it was a little bit of a headache starting because everyone likes to meme in the fucking channel. But we got it going. But this should be... I'm excited to see this. This should be a really fun operation. But Video Gamer, hope you keep enjoying everything, man. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I'm gonna real quick check my local files. Okay, I have room in my drives.
Go Team 6.
Just to make sure I don't have a drive that I'm routing the footage to get full and then delete everything. Because I've had that happen once. That was a bitch. And now I gotta make sure it never happens again. Righto, Darth. Well, I'm happy you caught this one, despite your time zone. Hope you enjoy it. We don't officially start here for another 10 minutes, but right now this is just the planning phase, so It also lets people...
Briefing in 1 minute. If you're a squad leader or you're somebody on 50 and you haven't showed up yet, come to the west between the 2 planes.
It also lets people trickle in because sometimes people joining get desync spikes, so it can be a little painful. But otherwise, Willow, thanks for giving Darth Google and Meister Raven a sub. Hope you all keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Send in goat.
And Little Eat Mouse.
Now.
Gifting 5 subs. Nice. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Send in goat team 6. Now.
Yeah, I don't see anyone else trickling in, so I think we'll be capped at 85 here. We got 79 in the server and 7, so now it's up to 86.
Now.
By now... Yeah, I think all the reservists joined and took slots too, so that's good.
Now.
Willow now flexing and gifting out 10 subs. If you got a sub from him or Little Elite, make sure you thank him. Otherwise, hope you keep enjoying the operations.
Send in
hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Now.
Oh.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Yeah, it wouldn't be one of my ops without something breaking.
It's the inventory space.
Send in goat team 6. Now.
It's full of spare tracks. That's why.
Ah, that's why. Okay.
Never mind. Go back.
Here, I have an idea. I have an idea. How about...
Now.
How about... You backpack it and you run them on your chest. Wait, no, I have a better idea. I'm an admin.
Now.
Oh no. What are you doing?
What do you mean pod nose cannot be loaded? Oh, you piece of shit. Okay.
Now.
I'll get it. I'll handle it. You go back to whatever you.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I mean, like, I know I stuffed more tracks in here that could fit.
Yeah.
So.
How many of them I can unload before it?
No, because it'll bug that out. I'm trying to figure this out. I mean, you're gonna be with command platoon, right?
Can you just give me like an extra?
Send in goat team 6.
Here.
Now.
What if we take this?
Was there a reason or?
Send in goat team 6. Now.
Does it even have ammo? Yes, it does. Okay.
Are we in trouble?
What if we load these in the BMDs?
6. Now.
That's only one mortar though.
Well, and then we put another one in command's mortar.
BMD.
Commands. Send in BMD, goat team 6. Now.
Put a mortar in command's mortar. Yes.
Yo, dog, I heard you get mortars. So mortars inside your mortars.
How much cargo have we got?
I mean, we could take the space forward, I guess.
Or we could cheese it, and when you guys deploy, quote unquote, well, here's the, I can't do a UAZ because how are you going to airdrop it?
Oh.
That's true.
Okay, we're doing that. I can carry one. Me and Kings can carry one with backpack on chest.
I think the order of our martyred baby.
What?
Command has 2 BMDs.
Probably something 40k.
Yes,
it's a sport.
Can't even interact with the frickin' Vic. Why is that breaking today?
No, they didn't include an exterior inventory thing.
Yeah, to get in it, to get the inventory.
And it's full of gear.
That's gonna be a pain in the ass to triple R with.
We've got spare move space if you need it.
Why don't I just remove some of the spare tracks? Because it's a full triple R, right? So we can load an extra spare track into each Vic.
Yep. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
And then that'll free up inventories,
yep.
Cargo space for the mortars. Let's do that.
Yep, let's do that.
No, I didn't want to do that.
We're gonna have to do it manually because I don't have things manually on to use scripts to unload it. So.
6.
Now.
Well, no, I didn't.
Wouldn't be a Liru out without something breaking.
Over to the Vic and be like, here, load an extra one.
I was expecting
Now we have to figure out where it unloads it.
I'm bad at games. Thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. And Trooper, thanks for the 31-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a kick out of this scenario. So we're gonna take spare tracks. We're gonna load all the BMDs with the spare track so we can make room in here for the mortars.
anything
We're
from
swamps.
this to a tank.
We only have to unload 4 before it'll give us enough space to load the mortars in. So that's
Okay.
Command Vic. Come grab a crack from the...
Yeah, I'll do it.
That's good.
I'll do it.
No, we're not Command Vic.
Here, I'll load the mortars. You guys unload the spares.
I just gotta find where the track went, that's all.
Yeah.
That's somewhere in a wheat field. Oh,
How do you
wow.
join? These are technically private events. It all the communities here I have personal relationships with or know of.
Okay, that one goes over there.
And I've got a few other communities I need to invite, but I'm like capped out. I do allow for individuals to join as well, but I have to know them because these are. How do I'll just say it bluntly. I'm very defensive about this stuff because it's really hard to get a server working with 95 people for a Zeus operation. For something like a fucking King of the Hill server or a PvP event, there's no Zeus, so it doesn't cause that much issues. You can get, you know, hundreds of people on. But for this, it's a little tougher.
Why do you guys keep changing your fucking name? You have more names than fucking shell corporations.
All right, we're at 82 players right now.
Kind of disbanded after, like, basically Patches, who's in charge now, wasn't in
All right,
charge.
all of them are in.
And there were, I joined after all of the drama with Paul. I don't know all of it. I don't know if it's
So do you think you'll need a bigger backpack to, like, unload what people need? Like, because how are we going to do, like, large-scale resupply, you know?
Yeah.
That's something I didn't even think of. I just assumed, and I should never assume, but now I know that I have to fucking check that, you know?
I hope is why the question mark?
What?
Why the question mark with triple R?
What question mark?
You have triple R and then a space question mark is your unit name.
Oh, I don't know. That's Kane's job, not mine. Yeah, throw us a carry-all, I think.
Carry-all or Bergen?
Let's do a Bergen.
Alright, give me a second.
Just leave it on the ground and be like, get your shit from the Bergen, don't actually take the Bergen, and we'll keep the Bergen with us.
Oh, of course, I can't spawn one. Give me a second.
Do you have Zen or Achilles?
Achilles, just give me a second. I've got a way to fucking...
Why do you have... Oh god, that's a lot of spare tracks and pod losses in there. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
How did you fit so many pod...
I fucked with the variable settings.
You can change the cargo setting in the editor. That is a can of tactical bacon.
Yep.
Oh. Let me go backpack on chest and I'll grab it.
You wanna grab it? Alright.
Oh, do we not have backpack on chest?
Oh, yeah, no, I might not have loaded that because there's no need because you'll be all in BMDs. This is an issue. Here, do you have a radio backpack?
No, I have a normal
Then
one.
will you just fucking...
I'll be the resupply guy.
Here, I put the wrong arsenal on it there. Now it's on a better... What do you mean I have to place on a unit? Put it on the fucking bacon. Let's grab a Bergen.
We had a massive upload recently.
You platoon leaders.
Marpat. It's close enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
What do you guys want? Heard my name?
Same thing.
This was like our first issue ever, so it's like we don't...
get banned for...
Yeah.
So
What are we getting banned about?
No, I was just talking
Round copy.
Be advised,
Okay.
we're unable to put backpacks on the chest, so we're gonna have to land the chopper.
I see, that's a rather awkward oversight for an airborne op not to have that in the mod set, but good copy.
Well, you had 3 weeks. So one of the reasons why I publicly released the documents to all the players and communities is so people read through it and then go, wait, hey, shouldn't we have XYZ? Says hi, send message. Triple R, this is high. Send message.
Considering I've only got short range, would I be able to upgrade my backpack to a long range so I can actually talk to people over greater distances?
Is the internal radio within the Vic not working?
Pretty sure this one doesn't have a radio. Let me check.
A scripted one in it.
It does not.
Oh, of course, that breaks too. Alright, stand by.
So it has a fuck ton of spare tracks, and we managed to pull out some of the spare tracks and throw the mortars in there. He's gonna grab your tactical can of bacon. There it is.
Bro, tactical bacon.
Get the radio from in there. Get whatever I have on my back.
Send in goat team 6.
Squad,
That one.
the one with the BFD2M, you on 50?
MR3000 khaki.
I prefer you to replace your backpack with it so there isn't... I'll just clean that up in a second, whatever.
I'll the most southern one. Get to it.
Yeah.
We're the most southern.
Nope, because everyone missed it, so...
Line up
Sucks.
behind the plane like my BMD did, so that Liru knows to pull you in. Triple R, you'll be going in the as a second run.
You get it?
You don't need to be there present immediately.
So, let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
That's LS radio.
Yep, got it. Switching.
Now, I don't trust myself.
This is now 50 check long range for Triple R. Radio check.
Radio check.
Because you never know what might happen, so... I just do that to be safe.
Orders will go in after everyone else has landed.
Ясно, приступаем. Так точно. Так точно.
Well, soon as command, we will be taking the northern two most planes for support, or the, not northern two, but the one just after northernmost.
Will, thanks for giving Headhunter a sub. Hope you all keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Say again, second to last on the north side?
I'm not gonna try to out anyone specifically for like a hunt. Just as, how do I put it? This is just now, let's see, 83 people. I think a few people gave up. Oh well. Barb, this is high. Message over.
Go for Barb.
Can you tell Roger to get out of the Vic so I can load it into that plane, please?
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Which one?
All assets is high. Just a reminder, I can only load 2 vehicles per plane, so if I see a Vic stacked up by a full plane, I won't be able to load it in, so move it to another one, please. Over.
Ясно, приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
So let's give him a warm up.
Oh, they're all doing that. Okay. Didn't do that in testing, but alright, I'll... That's a little interesting. That's not how I, said it, but okay. Didn't even realize that. Huh. Neat.
10 minutes until planned takeoff. How's loading of the vehicles going?
Group 2 loaded.
First assault platoon. First assault platoon status.
Is it Iceberg?
Second assault platoon.
Hope not, because again, when we tested it and I got a few people on, it was fine, but...
Second platoon has our 2 vehicles loaded.
You have 3 vehicles total. What is your third vehicle?
We have only 1 pilot.
Good copy. It's your duty to figure out where the third vehicle goes. There will be at least 2 planes that only has 1 vehicle.
Yeah, see how it like shifts in there? It's weird.
I'll go and find the pilot. He knows where to fly.
Probably gonna set the planes and the Vix to invincible just to make sure.
Loading in process, 2 vehicles already loaded.
Good copy.
Yeah, just to be safe. Because it's Arma with, what, 83 people on the server right now? Out of the 95, so... Take no risks. Just make sure everything works well. Well, I can hope, because I think it's just physics issues, so things will bounce off of each other, you know? This is hi to all ground forces. As a reminder, again, you gotta fully dismount the vehicles so I can load them in the Vic, and then you can use ACE to load back in. So if you're fully loaded in the plane, I won't be able to move it into the Vic. Over.
Why is my screen like break?
Vic into the plane, yeah.
Ground, this is Alpha. No luck finding a pilot yet. Working on it.
Last call sign, if you go to the northernmost plane, it's got a slot and a pilot for a Vic, over.
Copy, heading north, thank you.
I see that we have 3 vehicles remaining, so we're gonna at least need 1 more pilot to take 1 more Vic in. How copy, ground?
Ground is a wee bit busy.
Roger. All forces, we have 1 more plane that just got loaded up. It looks to be the central one. It is the one that is the second one north of the one that's pulled out. Recommend you load the last Vic and the Triple R truck in there. Over. Cane's you on that?
Yep.
Are you getting airdropped in, or are you staying here?
I was told by ground to I'd have to come in after a second pass, so we're going to let the ground units go in first.
Hey, firm. There is a spot for you if ground wants to change his plan, but if that's your order, that's your order. Over.
Command. Oh, I'm sorry. This is ground command back on 50. What do you want, high command?
Nothing. I got it sorted.
Command Bravo. Ground command copies. Bravo loaded. Out. Who is Bravo? Refer to yourself by your number. I say again, this is Bravo platoon. The entire Bravo platoon is loaded. Good copy. Good copy.
Just to play it safe.
Alpha platoon. Status.
What's my op schedule this week? I haven't even reviewed it, Willow. I've been so busy getting this all sorted.
Sorry. Alpha platoon loaded completely, all 3 vehicles.
A farm, all 3. Third Vic is in the northernmost at 212.
Good copy. Support platoon. Are you loaded?
Ground, this is high. Quick message, over.
This is ground.
You've got 2 Vics loaded into a plane that doesn't have a pilot. It's the third most from the south. Over.
Good copy. Well, I can't make a pilot out of thin air, so I don't know what to do with them. Actually, I do. Moxie Bren, you on 50?
Can you not? Oh, but I think you can. I beg to differ.
Moxie will get on 50 short.
Moxie reporting on 50.
One of the planes has 2 BMDs but no pilots. Go and fly them in. Ask them where they want to go, because I don't know which one it is.
Third plane from the south, we need to go to 8, 9, 10.
Roger, will do.
Huh.
Two minutes until planned takeoff. I don't know why the C-25s flew off. Nobody told them yet.
That is Toasty we're talking about.
Falcon, this is high. Message, over. Do I have an asset that's capable of talking to the Su-25s? Can you tell Falcon if he does that again, he just needs to go into third person, first person, it'll fix itself? Over. He got teleported to debug and I had to teleport him back. Should fix it.
Message relayed.
Thank you.
Do all platoons have a pilot in their plane now and all loaded up? Or rather, do any of them have any people missing? Or don't have a pilot?
Group 2 is waiting on our SL to get in the plane.
1 minute and for that SL. Until that is going to be reinserted through other means.
Hey Mox, it's that one.
You mean that one?
Yeah.
I figured as much. Yeah.
I hope they all fly out straight and don't hit each other.
It's time. S-25s take off. Once you're up, once the S-25s are up, the assault platoon planes will take off. Once those are up, the support plane
Oh, it's F4 to fix it, right?
will take off. Once they are up, my plane will take off.
I'm a little worried about that one.
25s call in, will call in when they have taken off, and I will forward it to you people.
I'm a little worried. I've done everything I can to make sure nothing borks itself, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully this looks really cool.
This is support platoon to command.
What is it?
What altitude do you want us dropping our vehicles at?
Whichever the pilots choose.
Well, my pilot was asking me to ask you.
Be advised, this is high. The parachutes will instantly deploy at the altitude you pick, so try not to do something too high. Over.
The altitude should be 500 to a kilometer. Actually, 500 sounds better.
So if you're hot micing.
Assault platoon planes have been granted takeoff. One of them is taking off, the other one seems to be AFK.
Pilot 2, Bravo platoon, are you assault?
Alpha and Bravo platoon are both assault platoon.
This is assault pilot. Hello.
Alright, there's one away.
Planes that are carrying the assault platoons, are you on 50 or 55? Because you're not answering on 55.
Currently got the plane on 50, yeah.
If you're a plane pilot, be on 55, please.
Yeah, Iceberg asked me to, excuse me, you're Iceberg. Macro asked me to take off Blue Force track, and I'm like, no, they need it. And he's like, I don't want it on. I'm like, trust me, they're gonna need it. It's not just for you, buddy, it's for all of them. Here we go. So command is gonna take off last. Look at that. Isn't that just fucking cool? I don't think I've seen an op where we have this many airborne assets in the air at once. Usually it's just one plane, right? And then maybe like an escort plane. This is 2 escorts and at least 5 or 6 transports. So the escorts are down there. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6th one that's going to take off, and the support helicopter also on station. Makes me a little giddy just thinking about it. Where's your blackfish? Shut up, Iceberg. Yeah, so they don't actually have to climb that much. They only have to deploy at 500.
Ground command to all forces. Reinsert location will be decided once all forces have landed and we decide which LZ is the most secure. Forward to all of your infantry troops that they will reinsert through the Mi-8s. All vehicles will be reinserted through MATS AN 212.
Alright, so we got one plane coming on approach. Su-25s are dancing in the air here. And Recon still moving into their AO. Perfect. Yeah, so the script seems to be working as intended. Deploys one, then the other. Ah, excellent.
Be advised, Assault Platoon Bravo got dropped off on the wrong drop zone. Squad 9 is on Squad 567 drop zone. Good copy. Squad 567, are you able to redirect to 8, 9, 10?
Look at that.
This is Bravo 2. We are going to our drop zone, well, even though the rest of the Bravo is no longer at that drop zone.
Good copy. Command team will send our BMD-2M to assist you. Other forces that got dropped off on the wrong drop zone, you stay there and you continue assault as if that was your original drop zone. How copy?
Whew! There goes the airfield. Hey, you wanna start shooting? Maybe? No? Okay. Just thought I'd ask. Alright, so I don't think I need the invincibility to run to toggle those. And these guys can just drift it in and land it that way. Alright, well, AO started.
Platoon Alpha, do you copy?
Alpha Platoon on that.
How is your LZ? Have you landed yet?
I believe the squads are about halfway to the ground. I myself was dropped with support platoon.
Good copy. Bravo Platoon, have you landed yet?
Bravo 2, we have landed.
Good copy. Is your LZ clear? Do you have any hostiles around that area?
LZ is clear, we are good.
Gonna start branding QRF.
Which LZ did you get dropped on? The correct one or the wrong one?
In the form of air defense.
We are on the correct drop zone.
So 8, 9, 10.
Are you sure, Bravo?
I am 100% fucking sure.
You're on the 567 airdrop here marker.
No, my squad is not. This is Bravo 2.
Break.
8, 9, 10.
Break. Bravo 2, stop transmitting over 50 and get back on platoon frequency. We're coming over to you.
Yep, so they're landing, they're gonna pull back in.
So, Bravo Platoon lead.
6 now.
Where are we? Where are you?
Bravo lead is at the wrong LC. We're driving to the right LC.
You don't need to drive there. Continue your assault on the wrong LZ. I just want to
no,
know
I don't
if
have
that LZ
JSRS
clear.
loaded.
Are
This
there
is
any
all
hostiles
vanilla.
there?
Sound
LZ
mods
is clear.
can cause some
Good
weird
copy.
things
That
to
LZ will
happen.
be the reinsert LZ. Deleting all old markers.
Recon to JTAC.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we can just do it very easily like this.
Recon to ground command. Is JTAC on 50?
BMD-2M, drive south, assault, assist the Bravo Platoon forces that were dropped on the right LZ. You'll be with them. The ground command BMD will follow and assist as well.
2M moving south. 5-0 track.
Whew. Last call sign, good check. Break. Barbarian, this is high. You pinged me. You good?
Confirm,
apologies. Had a guy get run over, but he was fine.
Roger.
Took care of
Out.
it. Recon to ground.
And so these ZUs are now firing.
Recon 2IC calling ground command.
Ground command copies.
Are you able to hear Recon SL on the 50?
Negative. Who is Recon SL?
Recon SL is now there. Stand by, we're just checking radio settings.
I'm bringing a third one down here.
На позицию. Так точно. Ясно. Приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
So we only know that there's an air attack going on, so I'm bringing QRF in the form of ZUs. I guess ZSU would be the technical term.
This is ground command to whichever singular squad from Bravo Platoon was dropped off correctly. Can you speak up?
Alright, so full force is deploying. Should have about 11 BMDs in the AO. This is high A firm, standby.
We come to ground.
Ground copies.
Hello ground. Sorry about that.
Good copy.
Don't laugh at it. I know it looks silly, alright? That wasn't something that we found in testing. It just happened.
Triple out to high, please tell me you get a picture of this.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm sure it'll be fine. They'll be fine. It's A-okay, they'll be fine. Oh my god. That's funny. Testing what the fuck is the point? Yeah, right? No, so the reason it's doing that is because... Okay, I actually don't even really know.
This is triple out of ground, we're in the air, moving to drop zone now.
Так точно. Ясно, приступай.
Recon to JTAC. Never mind. Recon to ground.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I know I set the vehicles right.
Birds to the southeast of the airfield. We're gonna go investigate.
This is recon. This is ground. I don't need that kind of information. Just mark it on the map. All forces continue with the assault. Support group, support platoon. Please remember not to go past the line until the other forces have reached point 1 and point 2. Currently, Bravo platoon is slowed down because they went by a different plan, so we'll have to wait a bit.
This is why you have to idiot-proof everything, but yeah.
Copy that command. 1-2 holding until Bravo links up.
BMD 2M, regroup with my BMD 1R. Sorry, BMD
Solid
1P.
copy, command. We'll regroup with you.
Well, the reason I have smaller rocket pods is because I don't want to deal with rocket spam, because if you saw what happened in CCO-11, I'm really cautious about that stuff, because a BM-21 unloaded in Grasblin on the Weferlingen map and just completely killed the server, so...
on 50.
Negative, JTAC is only on 55.
AFM.
Whew. Hey, Stargoats. Nice name. Thanks for the 100 bits.
Yeah, I told you I'm like 2.5 clicks out from you guys. What a great LZ, by the way.
BMD-2M, we regrouped. You can continue moving.
Solid copy. BMD moving.
I try to be nice about stuff like that, because I don't want him walking because he was having tech issues in the beginning, so... That's the triple RFIC coming down.
BMD-2M, follow green line.
Solid copy.
How did that guy get taken out?
Support platoon, you can start moving forward.
Good copy.
Move forward, move into and clear Chagrenevo. Ground command will assist you there.
Roger that, ground command.
Arenar, I want you to move up to the town of Zaitsevo, since there were no contacts there.
Roger that, triple I is moving on.
Так точно. Так точно.
Yeah, so they're doing a pretty good concave of the entire AO. It's going to make it tough for me to bring in QRF. All right, now the fight's beginning. We're going to start rerouting things. The other Mi-24 isn't reporting that issue, though, so...
Bravo Assault Platoon, what's the holdup?
This is Bravo, we're engaging enemy. We are going through the town now.
Good copy. You don't need to clear the entire town. You don't need to enter it. It's up to your decision. Just make sure that you get to Mali as soon as possible.
Now I'm going to be really heavy on the vehicle support.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно.
Because they're also striking at the planes.
Triple the ground, on position, setting mortar up now. I'll copy. Anybody copy Triple R block?
Repeat that, Triple R.
Triple R is on position, mortars are on station, ready for targeting.
Good copy, mortars. I want you to immediately start shelling with a 021-927. The hangar.
Immediately shell hangar building or airfield, roger that.
Experiment surrounding area. BMD-2M, start moving into the town. Ground command, BMD will proceed.
This is support high.
BMP-2M engaging hostile armor. Stand by.
Good copy. Then dismount your infantry. We'll walk on foot.
Whoo, sweet mama. What did we lose here? 2 BMD-2s and a BMP-2K. Fuck's sake. Alright, BMD-2K.
Support platoon, if you already have it, dismount your infantry and have them enter Chagrienio. I want the town to be cleared and secured.
Solid copy. 1-2 will dismount as soon as we link up.
Cool. Any station on this net, this is high. Be advised, any vehicles I see explode will be brought back at the radio tower area at spawn. Break by the BTRZD. Over. Ah, that's why. So he's got gunner.
Just triple out the ground, rounds away.
Sparky. Sparky, who do you need a TP to?
Mac Marine.
Mac Marine, got it.
All rounds complete.
This is ground, a copy. BMT-2M squads. There's a BMP to your east, very close. Get your sticks out and kill it. We don't have any. Support platoon, we need assistance to the east.
Alright, get out of the plane.
It's
What's going
coming
on?
towards us, the BMT-2.
Yeah, it seems like it's
the
the
BMP-2?
gunner. It's controlled by the gunner, the F-13.
Didn't I just... Alright, give me a sec.
This is ground command, we're about to get killed by BMP-2s. Support platoon, we have 2 BMP on top of us. Please kill them.
Alright.
Recon, we'll move to that on market.
I gotta replace it, standby.
Ground command copies.
Sorry, we're doing debug stuff right now, guys. It's just, this is something...
I'm aware.
Welcome to Zeusing.
Support platoon, do you copy?
Because it's a spawned asset from the Eden editor.
Anybody in support platoon, do you copy?
Let's see, S13 HEAT, controlled by pilot, gunners, gets ATGMs, which are on the top of the roster.
This is support to command. Our only effective anti-armor BMP is destroyed.
Repeat last.
See how that went.
Repeat.
Our BMD2 is been eliminated.
Alright, should be good to go. Sorry about that. Sometimes it glitches out.
No, it's all good. Thank you.
No problem.
This time, support only has the AA BMP.
I redid the pylons though, so it's back to what it's supposed to be. Alright, let's have a look back in the AO and see what's going on.
And 2 into the ground. Slash JTAC.
This is ground. What is it?
I have 2 BMDs ready to reinsert with 1 guy from Bravo platoon. He's a crew.
Reinsert position marked on map. You do reinsert 24/7. No need to ask.
Alright, which guys stop?
Also relaying for SU-25 Falcon. He's going to be a while because he has to manually rearm.
Oh man. Maybe it would have been better for them to hit the
ground copies.
Hit the vehicle depots, and I haven't even started doing platoons. I started off with some sections. I have manual, yeah, because I didn't want air to be too OP. Amazing. How about this? You go to the road.
Recon to platoon HQ Alpha. Be advised, there's contacts southeast of recon marker. Something shooting at us and through trees.
So I'm wondering, is the driver being silly or what's going on?
Hey, fun fact, command's pushing into the...
Ground support platoon, do you copy?
Support.
Do you have any usable vehicles?
They lost a 24.
Repeat, you have 1 times what?
We have 1 times the AA vehicle, the rocket, and the normal BMD are both eliminated.
Yeah, this Vic survived. Ay, ay, ay. Mortars are shelling.
Infantry move to the town.
Gotta kill though.
And get in there. AA BMD can also enter.
Good copy. The ABMD is already ahead of us. We're trying to eliminate that BMP from behind us with the...
Don't worry about it, we'll have an air take care of it.
Recon ground.
This is ground.
Will, thanks for giving Big Me's dog a sub. Keep enjoying the operation, so we get a nice kick out of this
When
scenario.
you guys were next to recon, there's a machine gun fire coming from the east. Just with a warning.
Roger,
Thanks,
machine
Starguts.
gun from the east.
Currently marked up.
Alright, well, I'm gonna just respawn every single Vic. So I have a feeling that every single one is gonna be needed again. Matt's gonna have a lot to do.
Ground 2 Alpha Platoon, how's that all going? Ground 2 Alpha Platoon. Ground 2 Bravo Platoon, how is this all going?
This is Bravo Platoon. All BMPs lost. We have captured one enemy BMP-2.
Good copy, do not crew enemy vehicles. Continue on foot.
Nope, that was the wrong time.
Move to the town that's next to the airfield.
Not now. Also confirm, you want me to leave my only form of transport and walk across...
You are not crewing enemy vehicles, end of discussion.
Understood.
We're trying to get the M24s into the air. I have no idea where they are right now.
Yeah, alright, that's a resupply.
This is support platoon to command, ground command.
He's fixing that up, but he's gonna need fuel.
What is the likely possibility of getting vehicle reinserts to the arm?
They are already... Vehicle inserts are already flying to the LZ. They will be dropped off eventually and they will drive up to wherever they're needed. They can communicate between the platoon leaders. Rearm is on the map. It will not be able to move closer until enemy vehicles have been taken care of.
Roger.
If the gunner leaves, there's not much I can do about that, unfortunately.
Group Alpha 3-4, this is Alpha Platoon. We've got a Beta T-72 heading in your direction.
Wait for it to verify.
Ground Command has set the S-25 to take care of the T-72 moving towards Alpha 3-4.
Yes.
Can I get a TP? I had to respawn because I actually was invincible.
And 212.
Okay, that's my bad. Give me a second. Yeah, so it's sticky to a few people, weirdly enough. Matt, this is Liru. I'm just loading you up with what I think's going on. I haven't been told what to specifically load, so.
Ground 2, any M24, so you're on 50. Ground to Matt, do you copy?
Hey, firm.
Do you have eyes on our M24s?
One left the base about 1 mic ago.
What about the other two?
One of them's missing their gunner, so I don't see any of them back at base.
Alright, good copy. Next time you see them, tell them to be on 55, because they're neither here or on 50.
Check 56.
What the fuck is 56? I'm checking it
Air
now.
to air net. No traffic on there.
This is Triple R, be advised, 1x24 for a position heading into airbase.
Anybody who knows any net the M24s could be on, possibly please forward them. We need to get some kind of contact with them as they're not responding on their nets.
Так точно.
Check with their platoon nets.
Will attempt.
Ever.
Whew, so this has been a bit of a doozy on comms, which I was worried about, but what can you do at that rate, you know? Good mix of comms and armor glitches.
This is Brand, what's up?
Ясно, приступаем. Ясно, приступаем. Ясно, приступаем.
Ground Command,
This
they
is
should
support.
be on 5-5 now.
I don't know about the pilot being on this net, but I do have my pilot on my personal net. I have a...
Just watching the fucking road. That's why you have a whole ass platoon RTO? Yeah.
Hi, this is Alpha. We've suffered. Sorry, not high ground. This is Alpha. We've suffered 2 BMD losses.
Break for a sec. Alpha platoon, be advised, there's a BMD and a fucking BTR in a like a bunker complex north.
Is it a BMP or a BTR?
BTR, apologies. I see it. He's currently looking at you.
Copy. I'll try and get someone to take it out. Thank you.
So I think what I've learned is if I do Mi-24s or anything with, you know, a pilot gunner thing, I gotta spawn them in Zeus. Not Eden, because Eden just glitches them out. Which is unfortunate. But hey, I mean, that's just one of the extra things you learn when you do shit like this.
Так точно.
Let's see if I can, sneak a squad down.
Ясно, приступаем.
Oh, come on, don't give me that crap where you don't drive because you got a squad on. Awesome.
Так точно. Ясно, приступаем.
I'll check back with him. Looks like he's gonna be okay. 24 was just shot down.
Command Bravo, priority message.
Hey, so, I've noticed that some of the Hinds have a glitched out set of pylons, so now the AGM should be guided via gunner and the S-13 should be controlled by the pilot. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's, it got glitched out, unfortunately, it happens. So, let me know if, yeah, that should be fixed now. Alright, good luck.
And 2 and 2 to ground, I can dump BMDs on their position if I get a marker.
Hey, sir. The markers on the map. You have group perspective.
What squad is it?
Alpha 2.
Assault Bravo 1.
Break, this is Bravo. I have marked the BMD Bravo drop. Please drop them there.
Affirmative.
Bravo TV.
Mass, what's your role? Mass?
Yeah?
Are you ML, what's his face's gunner or pilot or something?
I'm the pilot, but the gunner disconnected, so...
Alright, well I think he's solo crewing, so you want me to teleport you to him and you can get it repaired with R&R and get back in the fight? Alright. I'm saying I could teleport you to one. Because I think he's also soloing.
We've got a message
Alright.
on Marcus busted up BMD in need of repair when able. That's literally on the objective. I'm not going to be able to hit that until we confirm everything's clear. Okay, forget about it.
Oh. Here, what's wrong with it?
Telling me that I have access to nothing.
What the fuck? Apply. Why is this being so difficult today?
I do copy.
Hi, send message.
Select BMD on ping, please.
Roger.
Thank you.
Ground is Alpha.
I can't put... Yeah, I can't put those pods on a different pod.
Alpha platoon is moving into the airfield complex from the south time now.
I have to I can't hard copy it. I gotta hope that worked. Alright, let's see. Alright, try that one.
Ground command to Alpha Platoon. How do you copy?
Oh,
Send
Jesus.
How's your assault going?
Good, we are making good headway into the airfield complex. We will need 2 new BMDs after Bravo has been replenished.
Do you need 2 BMPs confirmed?
Confirmed 2 BMDs after Bravo.
Good copy. Bravo, how's your assault going?
And 2 entry to high, load me up, please.
This is Bravo. We are getting our BMDs now. We'll be joining as soon as possible. I do copy. This is Rachel. We are in standby.
God fucking damn it. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen one day.
Good copy, Recon. We will look for that marker wherever it is and send it your way. Where's your marker, Recon? I cannot find it.
I saw on standby on marker map.
Wait, reference.
Matt, go to a different one. I'll get that one loaded.
BTR's marked.
So I was being cautious, and it's like, oh, well, it's working fine now. It shouldn't be an issue, right? No, fuck you.
916.
021916, good copy.
Matt, should be good. Telling you, it'll get you.
Thank you.
It'll fucking get you. All right, let's start doing body cleanup here.
Triple R, I want you to move up to new position. We'll be marking it on the map.
Roger that, will do. Also, be advised, Triple R is unable to resupply mortars because they will not work. So we have to go with what we have.
Triple R, this is high. You can have air bring in more mortars to your position. Over. What?
Copy recon.
That's amazing. He's doing the meme. He's out of ammo.
Hi.
Fucking sappers.
Triple arch ground, little green circle. Set up there, correct?
Stay firm.
Oh, it's out of
Roger
fuel.
that. Triple R is off station, move now.
Oh, that's funny.
This is support platoon to Bravo, assault platoon, be advised, possible blue on blue. We are on the north side of the airfield, do not engage us.
Woo! All three of those guys just
This
got
is Bravo,
systematically
we're not
dropped.
engaging anything.
Woo! I think the sandbag just tanked that. Alright, I gotta keep track of Matt too. I think he's gonna deploy 2 more.
Ground command to Alpha. How is the assault going? Is the airfield almost clear yet?
I believe it to be largely clear at this time. We'd only be sweeping the last few at this time.
I think I'm gonna just stick with like BMD
Everybody
ones.
stop regrouping in the airfields. We're gonna have the... let's see. Obviously we need to airdrop to the next objective because it's gods know how far away.
Ясно, приступаем. Ясно, приступаем.
Yeah, just regroup at the airfield. We'll think of a plan when we're there.
Let's just trip out in position.
I hope they're not thinking about landing the 2-1-2s and doing a new airdrop. That's gonna be... That is literally the definition of pro gamer move, in my opinion.
Were those 2 BMD 2Ks to the north drop for Alpha or for...
They were dropped for anybody who gets there first.
Good copy.
For now, just get them and then regroup at the airfield as soon as possible.
For whoever gets there first. I like that logic.
Triple R is moving to the busted up BMD
That's
to try
recon.
and repair it right now.
You can tell because they're the only guys with a freaking M82 50 cal sniper rifle in the AO. Alright, so we got some infantry falling back, so I'll just go ahead and delete them. My biggest fear was the infantry not having much to do, but I guess just the miscoordination of everything, both some of the assets glitching out and lack of communication allowed for the infantry to now steal the show, you know?
Okay, that's off. Okey-dokey. Damn it, he doesn't have a helmet.
Airfield's pretty much clear now. Is meant to be like the big ground convoy to the other objective, but Air is allegedly thinking about stuff to do. I don't know why he isn't in that chopper calling for assistance on the air-to-air net, but...
Ground command to all command forces. Once you're done clearing the stragglers, regroup at the command regroup marker on the map.
Oh, is he set to defend only? Yeah, that's why.
Come on, this is Alpha.
Alpha,
I suggest we actually designate vehicles to a platoon rather than free-for-all.
Well, we had designated vehicles until we didn't. For now, clear up the stragglers and get to the command regroup marker. We'll make a new plan there. I don't care who takes the vehicles right now because I simply want them to drive up to us. There are no more enemies currently.
And 2 and 2 to high, load me up, please.
Ground, this is high, message over. Ground, this is high, message over. 212, this is high. Can you relay to ground and post them an interrogative of what specific type of BMDs they want to have start being brought into the AO? Over.
This is ground. Are we going to have BMDs brought here?
Well, Matt just asked me to load up.
You want loaded up.
Negative, I don't want this in your vehicle. I expect me to say that
we need one rescue BMD 2K.
One at a time.
Break, please. Liru, repeat last. What do you want from ground?
What BMDs do you want brought into the AO at this time?
None. We're flying back for the new assault at the objective. We're not going to be driving all the way there.
Why the fuck are we going back to base?
Where else? How else are we going to assault the objective?
Ground, this was designed for you to, after you load at one, you cross country to the other, but if you want to do it this way, I'm not going to say no. Over.
Repeat last, please. I have 5 people speaking to me.
Ground, this was designed for once you land at one objective, you would then cross country to the other and then RTB on the ground, but if you want to do it this way, I won't object. Over.
You want us to drive to the objective?
Yes, because you're still a mechanized platoon.
Good copy. Then, I'll find out which vehicles needs to be brought in. All ground, all platoon forces, make a tally of your vehicles and tell me what you're missing, one at a time. Alpha, you go first. Once Alpha is finished, Bravo goes.
Give me a fucking
Alpha,
sec. Did I not write that?
Which vehicles? Fuck it, BMP2s. Bravo, what are you missing?
Yeah, alright, so I guess I need to just make that more black and white.
To ground. Why don't I just load?
Because that's what I wrote.
Break. This is Bravo.
I thought that would
we are
be...
missing 2 BMD BMs.
Regular
But
BMP2s.
we also
Good.
Yes.
Good
no, I am not finished yet. We also have a BMD
Break.
1.
Fire from the east on Alpha 22 marker.
Repeat last, Alpha.
Fire coming in from the east on the Alpha 22 marker.
Fire back. Bravo, continue. What vehicles are you missing? Last call was 2 vehicles. Support platoon, what vehicles are you missing?
Support platoon is missing 1 times BMD 1R.
Only that?
Roger that.
Good copy. BMD2M, do you have any BMD2M yet?
This is BMD2M. No, we do not have a vehicle at this time.
Good copy. Hi, do you copy?
This is high, send message.
We're missing 4 regular BMD2s, 1 BMD2M, 1 BMD1K, whatever the command vehicle was, and 1 BMD1R.
Break. This is Bravo. I say again, we have the BMD 1.
You can keep it. You need 3 vehicles?
No, I have your
212, this is how you're loaded up.
This is 212 to ground. I have 2 vehicles. I'm going to dump them at the airfield.
No need to dump them. Ground is or high is moving all of the vehicles.
No, they're loading it into my vehicle, so I can dump it at the airfield.
This is support platoon to ground.
Support platoon, ground copies.
At this time, one of the MI-24s are down to the west.
Good copy. Alright, I will designate some map markers. I want Alpha, Bravo, and Support to regroup there with their vehicles so I know that you're all ready.
So I guess in the future I'm not making anything complex for like air assault. I'm just gonna keep it incredibly simple. You know what I mean?
Okay, once again, this is Triple R. 1 times BND 2K has been resurrected and moved to the northern side.
I'm not looking forward to the feedback on this one. It's just gonna be people salty about things.
Platoon
BMP approaching from the east of Alpha Platoon. We do not have AT capability at this time.
Toasty, you're like way out of my fucking AO, Jesus.
Command, we got T-72s coming from the east.
Так точно.
This is support for ground command.
6. Liru, drop an H-bomb on them for funsies Kappa.
No, Prince. Why would I do that?
You have your designated areas. Move all of your troops to those.
I mean, thanks for the 5-month resub, but no.
Alpha is engaging troops to our east at this time.
Then the
We
troops
just
that
had a
aren't engaging,
BMP
stop
drive
moving.
up on us.
I mean, they're in enemy territory, so I can attack them from any direction technically. I'm just going to focus on deeper in DNR territory. I try to run, you know, one of these types of ops every 3 months, but we're still only on the 8th op out of all the ones I've run, so I'm still learning small things here and there, and it depends on
enemy fire was coming in from the northeast of recon marker.
how things happen.
The MI-24s suggest moving the recon marker.
Move it wherever you feel necessary.
Solid copy.
Jesus.
This is ground command. Who is still missing their vehicles?
Alpha is returning to the airfield at this time. There's 2 empty vehicles waiting there for us when they'll be ours.
Bravo, are you missing any vehicles?
Yes. Still missing 2 BM2 Ms.
Support, are you missing your vehicles?
Working on it, trying to figure it out. We are good.
Who was we? Support or Bravo?
Support is good with all vehicles.
Good copy. I still don't understand. Is it Matt, the pilot, or is it High Command who's moving our vehicles?
Matt is moving your Vex.
BMP approaching airfield. It's gone around our line of sight.
Matt, ETA on the next 2 set of vehicles.
I was told not to drop them.
Good copy. Then drop them.
Over the airfield. Ground command, say again.
Yes, drop them.
Yeah. I mean, I got shot so he couldn't get a stable view on it.
Now we're just waiting for it to get inserted, you know?
Yeah.
Macro of Martin's up.
JTAC to all ground forces, do you all have enough vehicles? No, they don't, classes. Get off it.
No.
Hey, Command, there's an enemy vehicle coming in from the north.
So I think air is causing the infantry to slow down. Those were just deployed. The AN-212 is from the CSAT modification project. It's re-scripted with a custom Russian texture. Couldn't find someone to replace the red stars with the Ukrainian flag, so I'm like, ah, fuck it, whatever. Hello? Please do not memory leak.
Triple R, this is Alpha Platoon. Go ahead. Did you repair the marker busted up BMD?
Yes, we dragged it up and somebody else has taken it, so it's not a problem.
Okay, thank you.
This is Bravo. We have your BMD 2K.
Be advised, command support has gotten its BMD-2M.
Are you using it, Bravo, or are you offering it to Alpha? Bravo, this is Alpha.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Ладно, пошли.
Recon to ground.
This is ground, a copy.
Do we have an ETA till the helicopter from there?
No idea. He died, so he's probably flying from all the way over there.
Solid copy.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
This is Bravo.
Were you using that 2K or are you offering it to Alpha?
I am offering it to you.
Copy, we're on the northern end of the runway.
Yeah, so
I'll come
air's
and
scaring
find
the
you.
infantry.
Affirm. I see you.
Two new vehicles have been dropped. That means that's Alpha. You should have all of your vehicles confirmed.
Yeah, with this and the one repaired, we should have them all.
Good copy, Bravo. How many vehicles missing?
2.
Matt, I need you to take the engine fully off before I load it, otherwise it blows up.
BMD-2M has its
Okay, then I don't know. It can't move.
Vehicles coming in for Bravo, then we'll leave. A marked map on the pan of the map. All squad leaders and all platoon leaders gather in the command bunker where I am since a while now, and we'll discuss it. While we wait for Matt to come in with the last two vehicles. Recon, stay where you are. I'll tell you right now where to go. Only copy.
Say again, where you want it from the platoon leaders?
Command regroup marker, most northern bunker of the airfield.
It happens.
Recon, I marked the circle.
Just gotta
for
fix
you.
it quick, you know?
Land wherever you want in there and start doing your shit. A copy, Recon.
Solid copy, ground.
Alright, then every other squad leader and every other platoon leader come into the bunker.
Mass, what are you doing? You wanna fly in VIX 2 or?
I was in that one. I guess being a secondary.
Okay. I'll just, yeah, give me a second. I'll talk to Matt. Matt, this is hi. Message over.
Send it.
Mass is co-pilot for a 24 left. I'm going to load up his 212, and he can also help deploy the VIX over.
Okay.
This has been a bit of a logistical nightmare, that's for sure. Yeah, the infantry are slowly still coming. It was a miss, unfortunately.
Иду. Иди, я тебя прикрою.
And 2 and 2 for mass.
Hit. I'm on radio 50, sorry.
advised, we don't need any more vehicles dropped. RTB.
Yeah, drop 2 of the
Make sure you're on
vehicles on the
5-5.
airfield.
So Recon's getting loaded up. And it all kicked off as everything started up here. Jesus. Fuck it. Charge. When in doubt, you order them all to charge. Unless they don't want to do their thing. Gotta be careful how many groups you break apart.
Alright, 2 minutes, boys. Or 1 minute, boys.
What the fuck hit you with the autocannon? The BMP? Oh, this thing's still alive. Uh-oh. Well, let me go fix that puppy up. Have I even remote controlled something once today? I don't think I've remote controlled anything. Yeah, just been letting the AI deal with it.
Bravo, your BMDs have been dropped. Get in them, and tell me when you got them.
Yeah, Recon's halfway around.
To the high, load me up with the 2 last BMDs.
Roger, standby.
Bravo, have you gotten your 2 BMDs? I'm asking the platoon that now. I say again, it's Bravo, we have not... No, I've never been told where they are. Yes, because I have not been told where they are.
Support to all units, be advised, massive southwest hostile force.
Eastern Vics are now taking RPG fire.
Oh man, this is something. Just try to hit it again.
Got entire platoon coming in west as well, been reported by an MI-24.
So out of curiosity, we're probably around the 20 mark. No, not even. It's something I can't really micro that well, unfortunately. guys are watching north, I guess? So they're holding in the middle of this counterattack. Got Marine here trying to play Siri with the dude with the car 98.
Sounding off. Alpha, do you still have your 3 vehicles or did you lose any?
Alpha has spray again, yeah.
Support, do you still have your 3 vehicles or did you lose any? Support, on 50.
This is support.
Do you still have your 3 vehicles?
Affirm, all 3 up.
Good copy. Bravo, you're still missing 2 vehicles. Confirm?
Negative, missing 1 vehicle.
Good copy.
Just got dropped.
Just got dropped?
It seems so.
Good copy. Tell me once you get in it, and once you're in it, we'll
Is he
stop
grabbing the
leaving.
car 98? Fucking hell.
Yes, yes, I know.
Ooh, that would have been bad. So we got another squad right here, laying low. We got another one out here, just kind of on overwatching support. And looks like error has caused these guys to now fall back.
Sound off.
So got these 4 down here.
Alpha's all mounted.
Bravo.
I'm still figuring stuff out.
So it sounds like they're waiting on one of the platoons to
Support,
sound
are
up
you
that
all
they're
mounted?
ready.
We are currently clearing the town to the east if there's hostiles.
I think these guys are coming up to check out what this guy's all about.
Good copy. You need to bullet clear it. Just make sure that they are not going towards us.
Good copy.
Get back in and get mounted. We'll be leaving as soon as Bravo figures out whatever the fuck they're doing.
So I'm wondering when he's gonna get called in.
Do you copy?
We hear you. Barely, but we hear you. How was your landing? Any issues?
Landing was fine. Air reported some kind of pings coming in. We're gonna get set up and.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till they move out of this AO to spawn more patrols because it's stretching the map a little bit.
BMD2M copies. Oh, ground copies, I mean.
Be advised, we have picked up one times friendly pilot out in the field, bringing him back to post now.
Well, you'll have to keep him. Nobody can pick him up for now.
Solid copy.
Leave him at the post and we'll send a helicopter his way.
Command, this is Bravo, we're ready to go.
Good copy, Alpha leave. Bravo will follow.
Just checking for any
support
echoes
and,
with the original
Ground Command will
invincibility.
follow Bravo. Alpha take points, move towards the red line.
Whew. So we're still seeing, hearing some pot shots.
Johnny, copy. Living right.
Come on, Mr. Boat. I want you to do something. The pinnacle of this AO.
This is Triple R to ground. You may want to get that pick up for the pilot very quickly. We still got enemies pushing in from the southwest.
Repeat that, Triple R.
Movement enemy highway to our northeast.
Also, there's enemies still pushing in southwest of the runway, so that pilot pickup, it's going to have to be quick or he's going to...
Oh yeah, he mad. Fuck him up whenever you want, Steve. I trust you. Whew. Alright, just in case, I'm also gonna field in some, extra ZUs, or excuse me, ZSUs to come in to assist with, air defense.
Ясно, приступаем. Ясно, приступаем.
I don't know who over here has the AT, because there should be 2 disposables and 1 RPG, but I guess they don't have that.
We do not stop or dismount until we have reached some kind of towns. We do not stop in the forests. If your vehicles get knocked out, you figure something out. Only dismount once you're next to the red square or once you have entered some kind of town and can continue with infantry on foot. I'll copy all the platoons.
Alpha copies.
Possible AA boat. Fucking hell. Alright. Oh, no, that is not what I wanted.
Ясно, приступаем. Ясно, приступаем.
So they're top-downing attacks on certain things, and my guys are firing back.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно.
We got the BMP ones.
Ясно, приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Because I'm thinking based off of how everything else has gone, those are the only things that are gonna be balanced for what's going on. TP to Karn, that's Kivia.
Hi, Karen will ping for you, so you know what to do.
Hey, friend, thank you.
So let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
So I think Mox just picked up the downed pilot there. I'm getting rid of everything that was back here, and that'll help start to alleviate frames because, yep, okay. Now, I gotta be careful with some of the static symbols because I saw players taking things. So I'm not gonna delete the static markers like this one because as you can see it's not there, which means the players actually took it. But I'm deleting everything else in this AO so that the next AO will have much better performance. The heck happened to that? Amazing. Also amazing. You see, guys, the Arma 3 AI is absolutely wonderful with exactly 0 bugs. Only features. Amazing how that works, doesn't it? Ah. So things that have gone wrong already. One, the MI-24s and the MI-8s. I guess in the future what I'll do is that'll be a priority of just getting them spawned in. And then making sure it's done in Zeus, because when you do it through 3DIN, it doesn't want to work. It glitches out where some of the pylons are. And I'll just have to review the mission file and review my VOD and see if that's something I have to, you know, fix manually in the beginning, or if it's something I could like potentially script. Number 2. Anything that involves the Zeus loading stuff into VIX that can have everything explode, I think is too much of a hassle for me to have to micro. So we won't do another concept like that. Unless I add a script where it, like, you know, ties in the script to load it in, but we'll see. Number 3, backpack on chest should have been in this AO. It wasn't. I didn't catch it. No one else that read the document catch it. They had access to the mod set, but I'm going to take the blame. I just wish, you know, someone actually paid attention to the damn thing, but that just goes to show no one really pays attention to documents now, do they? And then number 4, I should have been absolutely clear when I said, all right, you guys are supposed to take this and then roll with it, you know? Like, this is how the AO is supposed to be done. So do it that way, you know? But again, most of those are on me, because I just assumed, and you never assume in Arma 3. Because people assume differently. So, yeah. Barbarian is a fucking mad lad.
What's exploding ahead of us?
Unknown, pushing through.
I just blew up my boat.
Ground, BMD-2M.
Ground copies.
Be advised, BMD-2M was engaged by 1x enemy tank. Last seen heading northbound. How copy?
Repeat last 4 rounds.
Be advised, BMD-2M was engaged by 1x hostile tank. Last sighted heading north.
We copy BMD-2M. We're not there, we're pushing through.
Attention, there is now an enemy BMP in between rear convoy and front convoy at the
We took care of it.
crossroads.
Unless there is one more, we'll take care of the first one.
Negative, a new one just crossed the T intersection.
The T-72, not just the BMP.
Perfectly wonderful. Yeah, because this is an HQ, so I would feel like Air should have reconned the route and noticed that.
Enemy armor.
ambush engage the second half of the
It wasn't really an ambush, it was they heard the first group, the first platoon drive by, so they adjusted, and they ended up engaging the second platoon driving by. So as a precaution, I'm going to set this to invincible, that to invincible, and that to invincible.
Where is right there?
Where is what?
Yeah, so,
What is our purpose?
Command didn't recon the route because you drove right next to the enemy HQ. So after the first platoon moved by, they sent units up to check out the noise. Then your platoon went by as the tank was pulling over.
Yeah, I got the tank at least.
You did. That was a pretty dope shot.
Yeah,
So
no one else stopped or like turned around or did anything.
yeah, everyone just passed by. I think comms are pretty messy in this one. So air will. I'll call in that there's reinserts. Your Vic is still alive in the AO, but I loaded a spare and match just in case.
Yeah, it's fucked. Yeah, I saw it, but it was fucked.
Ground, this is high, message over.
This is ground, I copy.
You've got a good chunk of reinserts, so I'm just getting them sorted. But just to let you know that they're there, so if you want to bring a Vic back, over.
If I'm aware, reinsert position will be marked once we have moved closer to the objective,
Hold on.
which is going to be about now.
Hey, for Matt might also bring them in with the BMDs that were lost, over. What do you need, Spark?
I'll talk with JTech.
I think underscores out of the Vic.
Did you crash?
I DC. Yeah.
Okay. So, where do you need to
go? Underscore group 12.
Gotcha. Stand by.
At this time, the AA, BMP, whatever, was destroyed by ambush.
Load up the people in the other BMP or vehicles you have with you and keep moving. Your vehicles will be put only at the reinsert RRR. You'll have to get there somehow.
I'm gonna pretend that they're actually smart. Because they were supposed to, you know, come in and clean, do mop up.
Slow down a bit. Or don't enter the town on your own.
I'm gonna delete those guys to say they routed.
Solid copy. BMD2M will hold and slow until regroup.
Oh, did they run in front of the BMP? Yep, that probably striked them. Big ouch. See, the thing is, this is the front line. You know what I mean? So you'd probably want to be attacking from the rear because they have stuff all looking towards the front line. But, yeah, one of the roles I meant for air to do was some pretty hefty recon. I've been seeing them do it in some areas, but others, like the routes and shit, it needs to be a little quicker, you know? Okay, no point in these guys because they're driving out. We're good.
BMD2M, we have moved up to you. You can dismount your infantry and move through the town. We'll be doing the same.
Solid copy. BMD2M dismounting infantry.
But yeah, so definitely a little more brutal than I thought this MCO would be. I thought this would be a bit more of a sweep. I was really worried about the balance, but no, I'm not. You know? Is Barb mad at somebody? No, I don't think so. I mean, he made a great AT shot and saved the rest of the convoy by taking it out. Hope he's doing okay. Jesus. Oh, Barb was really sorry to hear that.
One vehicle lost, 2 men lost. We are good, still assaulting.
Alpha platoon is heading east at this time.
Platoons, be advised, I'm dropping 2 vehicles. One is the BMD with a Z on it, and one is some sort of BMD. They both are filled with infantry, so figure out where your boys are when I drop them in. ETA,
Alright.
40 seconds.
Support and ground command squad, you on net?
Jesus.
We're gonna secure this crossroads and then move east.
Hope he's okay.
Bravo, Bravo and Alpha, keep moving. Keep me noted.
Good copy, Griffin.
Wait, why didn't that... Ah, it's doing that. Oh, bullshit, not in range. Those things can be a little wonky. Something struck those guys.
We're gonna do it this way. BMD 2M from the support that's with me, with the ground command. You're gonna lead, and we're gonna cover your back. Alright?
Repeat message.
You lead, we're gonna cover your flanks and back.
It's like Fat Comic, got it fixed, or he's continuing to move to lead the boat.
Just squad lead at the moment.
Copy.
Go ahead, clear all of that. I'll say these guys fell back, because looks like they took fire right there. So I'm just trying to say there's troops at every town, you know. Just because it's an easier place to hold on. So those are probably going to be useless. I think I meant to use them at the airfield in case ground was taking too long, but based off of how things have been going, I've been a little more lenient over certain things.
BMD 2M that's in the middle, that's with the ground command. You look east, we're watching west.
Roger that.
They're certainly bypassing stuff, though. They're almost done, though. Just have to find and destroy vehicles. Alright. AO feet pics. That's what Dream's known for now. Oh my god.
Alright, what are the BMPs that arrived to the ground command right now? What platoon you from?
One of the BMPs was part of support unit.
And the second one?
Good question.
So I'm keeping them stagger calm to help them get into...
Alright, heading over.
Reinsert vehicles, regroup together with support and GC and follow our line. Vehicles that are already in the town, continue on pushing. We're way far behind.
Hey, firm, do you want the 2M to take the lead down the road east?
Repeat?
Do you want the 2M to take the road lead east?
Of course no. The BMD-1 takes the lead.
Hey, firm.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно.
I'm gonna activate this unit. Oh, that's gonna be bad.
Ясно, приступаем.
Alright, I'm gonna field a BMP 1 and 2 to come in. from over here. So if I were to be honest, Boo, I think this is going to take another 45 minutes to an hour tops. They're finishing up the final objective, and they just have to RTB, but it has been a bit of a mess, so anything could happen. Yeah. Yeah. 3:34. Give or take. So, Bloodwayne's brother invited us to a barbecue, but they invited us to come in 15 minutes, so we're just timing everything. I was gonna go play Wargame Red Dragon with Barb and I think TMTM, but you don't say no to the Greeks. You want to make a podcast with Bloodwayne? I mean, you can ask her, Dream, sure. She'd love to do a podcast with you.
Ground command to Bravo, do you copy?
Stand for Bravo.
What's your status?
Assaulting. We are good so far.
Ooh, I can't hear you. I gotta
Good
focus on
copy.
this.
Ground command to Alpha, please double time it. You're far behind. Ground command and support are also going to double time it. We're also far behind.
Alpha is moving. My squad's requested to move south of Sebastianovo.
Good copy. That was not your plan.
Moving up.
Hope you have a good reason for that, because that was not the plan.
Bring another tank in. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And now I can technically bring infantry from any position. You're there to be pretty, Dream, sure. Let's go with that. Haven't really used a lot of my vehicle assets because I'm a little wary about the frames, but...
Mortars are on station.
Are you... Of course. Yep, that's what they have to default to. Goobers. You're still coming into the AO, right? Please? What's wrong? Why are you angry?
Command and support platoon mountain. We're going to be continuing vehicle.
I think they saw air assets and spooked.
Dismount in the towns if we take fire. Otherwise, just push through. We're way too far behind.
Ah, yes, the Hind is using its slow mode. That's, you know, sneaky. Big mess in there. He's repairing the tank. Ay, ay, ay. So, basically, I think these guys attacked before everyone else was ready. And now everyone's incredibly confused with how everything's supposed to be going at the moment. It's hard to tell.
Recon to ground, be advised.
Yeah, it looks like most of them are getting wiped too.
Flying over fucking
It is kind of funny that the Hinds are also flying right over ZU and DSU positions, but I just hope people have had fun with this, but there's been a big mess of things that have been going on, to be perfectly honest. Bloodwayne and Dream podcast coming to a place near you.
R&R, do you copy?
Gun just got disabled.
Go ahead.
New marker for you, go to there.
Roger that, moving.
Yeah, so they mounted the tank.
Recommended route also marked on map.
Wait, what?
4 platoon to command.
And I can't leave the computer right now. They're gonna see this Ahiago shirt. It's gonna be great. It's my Asiago shirt. Yeah, I like my cheese though. Ahiago, that's how you say it. Okay. Then I'll die smiling. So this platoon's now running into this infantry squad that was trying to pull back. Makarov is continuing to push his forces over. What did you tune into? Don't worry about it. You know, Arma's an interesting being. Okay, it has all sorts of interesting properties, like that one. And you know, I really don't know what else to say. That was just cool, awesome. That happened. Thank you, Arma. Very cool. You know. Fuck.
Anyone in long range?
Recon's here.
Triple R's here. Alpha's here. I think Bravo Command DC.
Alright, this is JSTAB taking over ground command, temporary.
This is Triple R. We just found a checkpoint on our route in, occupied with a BMP.
Copy,
I have a tank in my position.
Drive quicker.
Are in our position.
Checkpoint west of Hello, whatever, has an active BMP plus
How is that?
Command, there's a tank coming down the road at us.
Hind.
Be advised, enemy tank southeast end of town.
Tank is dealt with.
I'm just gonna start copying and pasting the vehicles I've preset here. Because I'm fighting the issue of Eden doesn't want to start them up. Which is why I have to manually activate it. Recon is just chilling. They're wounded a little bit, so something's been shooting at them. I'm gonna send something on their rear. Because that's just more enemy territory, you know?
This is grounds. I'm back on that. I need assistance ASAP. What's happening, Recon?
BMP T-72
Normally I'd question it more, but
with
at this
Recon
rate they
between
need
is,
all the
we
help
need
they
the
can
BMP
get.
dealt with,
Good
please.
copy.
I'm really easy going about this. These guys just got
This is Triple R
smacked.
the ground. Be advised, you have a tank on a
Oh,
hill to
because
your
the
northwest.
tank just doped him. Alright.
Good copy, Triple R.
Whew. Looks like these guys are falling back, so I'll go ahead and remove them from play, delete those bodies. Yeah, so we just have the players in a lot of different engagements right now. So I'm gonna just make sure there's infantry to keep them busy on various angles. Then we'll go from there. Well, normally, you see, the last time Bloodwing wanted me to go, you know, get sushi, for example. Oh god, these guys getting shelled by the fucking... Fash just got blown up, and that was their medic, too! The tank gives no fucks! Oh my god. The tank is aggressive. Yeah, pull it up where the tank just engaged. That's a good idea.
Reach on the ground, be advised. It looks like one of the platoons has been absolutely fucked by this enemy 2 on the southern side of the second tower.
Good copy. I believe that's Bravo. Bravo, you on net?
Why are you guys on defend only?
Recon's got eyes on 2 people. There's a destroyed BMD though.
He's
one of them's
falling
still alive.
back. So that group got annihilated. Tank is now running away because an AGM just hit it, but it did nothing. Jesus.
Possibly we're gonna wait for it to cease moving in a minute. I believe Air is about to brief it actually.
This is ground. I will try and contact with Bravo through their nets. If they don't answer, I will have the planes bomb their position and everything surrounding it.
Air just got the tank. Move now.
So anyway, I've learned that doing sushi time and killing everyone on a public op really quickly is not a good idea. So instead we just finish up what we're doing and go from there. Oh, there's an AGS shelling him.
Again, copy.
That's this one.
Hi, Bravo. Ground is over on your net, trying to figure out if you're alive or not. Are you alive?
So again, the BMDs to go up. I thought, you know, these probably won't be useful, but I stand corrected.
Recon to mortars.
They were pretty useful today.
Send it.
Can I get a HE fire mission on FS1? 4 or 5
Tank
rounds.
cannon sound.
Can't try to hit the middle area.
Just dropped a bomb on it.
Do my best. Stand by.
Copy.
HICOM, this is Alpha Second.
This is ISN message Alpha Second.
Can we get a new tank and drop by the airplane with us inside?
A firm break. Which type? Over.
The standard for the squads.
A firm standby.
Ground to mortar, do copy. Requesting mortars, 113, 968, all you have. The bunkers here, marker.
Recon to mortars, protest ground for submission.
Repeat last, sorry.
Mortars do your mission, not recon business.
Hey, where's Alpha 2? You guys, are you the guys that called in the new one?
Air has been type 3 from Bravo platform position after Bravo has been...
Are you the guys that asked for a new BMD? Okay.
Break.
Alright.
Abort all fire missions on Bravo area. We have friendlies at Bravo area.
Yeah, because there's some loaded in there already.
Good copy. Call has been sent. They are no Goody bomb anymore. Mortars, abort fire mission on bunkers here.
We have friendlies entering the area.
Mass, this is high. Matt's RTB at this time. You have the necessary stuff loaded in your plane if you want to drop off that BMD. Over. That's gonna create one hell of a blue on blue. Oh no. These guys still think their rear's safe. Well, they're an enemy.
Вижу цель. Танк. Направление 200.
Yeah, they're calling out the assets too. Well, at least they're going in one at a time.
All forces be advised, 1 times friendly T-72 on friendly tank or north of friendly tank hardware.
This should be good.
Recon to air.
Air will answer on 55. Forward to me, recon.
Can I get I have red smoke in the second town. Can I get a strike on that, please? Guns or rockets, I'm not bothered.
Alright, how's the rest of the AO looking? Oh. You have ammo? Not gonna shoot, I'm just checking. Oh, he ran out. Well, he found more.
Command platoon and support platoon, you can start moving east to the town of Rulebin. Let's try and help the Bravo guys.
Oh dear.
2M copies.
The execution started.
Roger. Support will begin moving once we finish.
Dante, no, there's too many.
You can start moving east now.
Oh no, Dante. Took a face first of AK.
Crude 1 times 272.
Rest in peace. I try not to use lambs though, because lambs would slow the AI down even more with air. I tend not to use AI mods for reasons like that.
And 2 and 2 to Icon, can you load the BMD that's remaining, not the Z1?
Hey, from standby. So you want me to teleport you into... Alright, Hazmat, let's go. Let me see if he's still alive, because I don't think he would be at that height. I somehow exited. That's a good one. I'm gonna wait till it's out, because I don't trust me to get this one right. There it is. All right.
Alpha 3-1 pilot.
Whew.
Repeat Alpha.
Alpha reinsertion touchdown 3 clicks on LD.
Alright, I gotta start booping BMDs here, because at this point, this is what the AI are designed to do. Or they're gonna do the smart thing and pull away.
Ground command. Get into the town, goddammit.
Whoops. Wow, it did nothing. But at least they're pulling away from the AO, which is what I want.
We're going as fast as we can.
Got other BMD assets heading around on that side. I think the best thing I can do is start getting in more QRF in terms of vehicles to come from the opposite direction. And maybe some more infantry. Yeah, these guys have been incredibly fucking useless. I don't know why they're still in that corner. They haven't really covered any distance. But yeah, comms have completely broken down. Now it's all just a big mess.
Recon to air. The GC.
GC copies.
Can I get a strike on red smoke again, please?
Good copy.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
So we got some AT going off on those Vics as they pull to the
This
south.
is Recon, both planes are reloading.
Hey, firm Grand.
We'll get the Hind to do a strike.
I'm not gonna ask because I don't want to cut in on what grounds check-in should be. They flip it? No, they're abandoning it.
Why can't I pick it?
In favor of a tank. That's gonna get shot by someone later on. I'm guaranteeing it now. Otherwise, what do you guys think about this so far? I thought the AO, it was a little rugged, but they managed to pull through. Certainly was no cakewalk, though.
Ясно. Приступаем.
But like many large-scale ops, with this size of an AO, things just fall apart, you know?
Support platoon, this town has not been cleared as far as I know. We dismount your infantry.
So overall on the MCOs, it seems to be that, you know, smaller AOs that can be done
This town has
quicker
not been cleared as far as I know. Please dismount your infantry.
keeps all the units more congealed together. So cohesion naturally flows a little better on that regard, but otherwise things can get messy, you know? Like this and everything breaks down and just worried about that tank and people are gonna blue on blue and freak out. And... Ay. What do I plan on making for the next MCO? So I have full jurisdiction on the 9th MCO. Usually I ask what the players want to play, but I've decided every 3 MCOs I can then decide what MCO concept I want to do, and I still haven't really given it much thought yet. Alright, I'm gonna go kill Lazy off because he's been unconscious for a while. So you got all these guys coming in. I'd probably shoot down that hide with the SPG, but again, not really gonna go for stuff like that.
Recon some losses.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna mark you a strike box FS1.
I do like how they're incorporating the mortar assets, though. A little worried they that would be underutilized, but sounds like they're doing a good job with it. But I'll figure something out. I think taking all this, I'll probably do an MCO I have shelved right now, which is a U.S.
This is ground and support. The town of Yarovo
a U.S. patrol in Durka of some sorts.
We're clearing it. We're going to be moving into the second objective to the north.
Drug war would also be interesting.
Recon some mortars if I could get
It's just Columbia's not that good of a map optimized. We're having issues with it with 45 players, so I really don't trust it for like an MCO.
And 2 and 2 to high.
Size on message.
I'm gonna need one of the A and 2 and 2s respawn, mass smacked it on the ground and then left.
A firm. We still have 3 back at base. I think we'll be fine. Over.
I'm not sure if we'll need to use them all. Okay.
Once away.
Yeah, so they pretty much annihilated that position.
The recon, hold off the mortar on the left, we're at the ring.
UPKs are harassing that position. Oh, of course, they're going through the forest.
Good effect was great. You blew up a building and got rid of the vehicles.
Amazing. Little framey over there. I'm going to risk one more big squad. And then I'll start getting rid of excess stuff.
Ясно, приступаем.
Recon to Mars, do we have any ETA to the last splash, or did it come out?
It's all 10 of them. So,
solid copy.
count 10 hits, and if you count 9, let me know.
JTAC taking over ground command. Repeat, JTAC taking over ground command.
Solid copy.
I'm surprised I haven't hit the unit cap today. Then again, I haven't really been spawning that much, you know? Compared to other MCOs, usually I have a lot more infantry, but because they have so much vehicle support,
unfortunate.
I haven't been given that much, you know?
Recon to all friendly forces, like, who stole a tank?
We did!
Get out of
I didn't know you guys knew how to crew that.
Get out of that flow, shoot that myself.
They called it out on net.
Did not get hurt.
I didn't hear it.
That's still an order.
They pulled it out like 15 minutes ago. Even I heard it.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised that they've, no one shot it. What the heck?
Hope the air doesn't smack it.
Is that air firing? Or was that mortars firing? What?
That's what I'm trying to figure it. Alright. Enemy southeast, get a squad or two to intercept that. You're at.
Yeah.
I got no reinsert.
Ah, up here. There you go.
Oh, wow, that was actually pretty well timed.
Yes, it was. You're welcome.
Ground back on them. Get out of the enemy vehicle.
Underscore has the frickin' Cormet too.
How copy?
This is highest on message ground.
I believe that at this point all objectives have been cleared. We're currently dealing with enemy reinserts.
Roger. Once you believe all objectives are clear, you can RTB break. Once the last unit enters friendly territory marked on blue, the scenario will auto-index. Over.
Good copy.
Alright, this is ground to all forces. Get together with your platoons and move back at your own pace to the friendly territory with your own...
Sorry to cut that off.
Them, you can drive however you want. How copy, all platoon leaders?
Alpha copied. We're going to be mounting back up and then driving back to base.
Recon to ground. Can we get a lift with one of yous?
You will get the lift indeed, don't worry. I'll first have to handle these people.
Solid copy.
Are we to go with you or are we free to go at our own pace?
Repeat who?
Triple R.
You can go on your own pace, but
Say they fall back.
I'd highly recommend against that. You're still part of my platoon. We'll regroup with you.
Stop being stuck.
Line has been marked.
Stop
Regroup
running.
with your platoons and move out. BMP2M, regroup together with me. I'm in the middle of the second objective. Once you're with me, we're
Did a
gonna drive to
24
Triple R.
just... Oh.
Hey, firm.
Did they just crash together? Did they just crash? Oh, fuck, I missed another mid-air collision, didn't I? Oh, that's hilarious. Because there's nothing in the AO that can take them out, so the only thing I can think of is a mid-air.
This is support platoon to ground command. Repeat that for ground commands. Support platoon has identified a possible anti-air to the north. We have lost 2 Hinds. This is ground commands. We still have vehicles in these hangars. Hi. Do we need to demo them? I assume we do.
This is high to ground. All enemy vehicles in storage at that objective are meant to be demoed. Over.
Good copy.
All forces move away from the depot. We're going to demo them with my BMD.
I think they hit each other, because I don't have anything else that can...
Dismount the enemy vehicle before we're shot at when crossing our own border. Command to forces, do we know whose platoon has the enemy tank?
It's not Alpha.
Actually, no, it's them.
Good copy.
This is...
Let's make it fun. Let's put an enemy
I
tank.
don't know what you said, but dismount the T-72. I don't want that being shot at when we're crossing our border.
Ясно. Приступаем.
Understood, we'll take care of it.
T-72 platoon incoming from the north.
Platoon?
All forces, start leaving already. We're sitting here for way too long.
Borders is just gonna get out of here.
I hope this is like, yeah, we're just gonna...
Recon to ground, be advised.
Just gonna go.
We're FTB now.
Recon, get somewhere to the
Oh, dear.
side. We'll send the helicopter your way. We're busy
We're on a vehicle. We're leaving. It's fine.
Good copy.
Oh, dear.
Platoon, we're going through enemy territory that are unknown on the black line. I said follow the red line for a reason. We have no idea what's on the black line. How copy, Platoon?
See, they think this is the friendly one, I bet. Nope, alright, so it's time to learn. Jesus. Use your ATGM! Yeah, what up?
Yo.
How you doing? Oh.
Just fucking died.
Oh. Bye! I think their engine just got sniped, yep.
Command, this is 2M. We just hit a landmine in town.
BMD-2M, get in our vehicle. We have seats.
Whew.
We have just enough seats for you.
Alright, so I just took that out with, I believe, an ATGM.
Are there any vehicles that are currently left behind that have been disabled and not able to continue moving?
This is Sport Platoon. Our BMP's tracks are disabled, repairing now.
Good copy. Any vehicles completely disabled and not able to move?
Command Alpha.
Repeat last.
Command, this is Alpha. Message.
Command copies.
What is planned route following end of red line?
Your choice.
This is Triple R to JTech. Can we actually get the birds to hit shit that's in between us and the home field? Because there's control points you knew about and still haven't touched.
Firm. We are avoiding those, and we have the planes currently hitting to all targets we can. As I'm seeing on the map, half of the force is moving to the wrong location still. We don't have enough air assets to cover both routes.
So I wonder if air is going to come in and start loading people up. But yeah, what'd you guys think? Yeah, ironically, the hostile T-72 that was captured is fine. Like, everything else got screwed. But it's because that T-72 was out and got in the middle of the line that confused a lot of people.
Wrong copies.
You know?
We have a mass cast. We need some assistance here.
What's your location?
We are at, let's see. 118,975.
Amazing.
Good cop. Move to the town. We'll attempt to your south. We'll attempt to have an MIA
See, I think
come
he's
up
now
to pick you up.
freaked out
If
because
there's
of the
any vehicles moving
Mi-24
past
that
you
flew
that
over
have
his head.
planes, They can also attempt to pick you up.
Yeah, I
Otherwise,
agree, Iceberg, but I
that's
think
all the
that's just
options for
because
now.
we had way too many,
Solid copy ground. We'll dig in the town.
I guess people are overwhelmed because there was a lot of, the way I structured the net in the document was everyone, a lot of people had to be on two nets at the same time. So I guess that just frazzled a lot of people, but I did my best to break everything down in the doc. There's, again, a few things I could have done a little bit better to help mind the confusion, but it was... This was definitely a messy MCO.
Who is I and where are you?
Ground to Alpha 2-3.
So they're going around this line. We got other people that have made that line.
They already have 2-1 inside of them.
Solid copy.
Recon, move back to your to the circle. We'll have an MI8 come pick you up.
FM.
If it becomes too hot, you'll have to run into the woods or something.
FM.
You know, I'm going to be nice and just let this wrap up. Say the DNR are kind of out of manpower at this point. Because I could kick them while they're down, but, you know, I got a barbecue to go to, so. Yeah, I do this every 3 weeks. We try to get about 70 to 100 players on and just rock something out like this. But if anything, this has shown me I need to just make sure the MCOs are a lot less complicated. Because the Sisters of Battle one that was down in this area down here, that one was a lot better, but it was also, you know, a smaller AO. And there, you know, wasn't a big macro management of, you know, vehicle platoons integrated into infantry, you know? But I'm thinking for the next one, I'm going to do another large-scale AO, but make the roster a lot more simplistic. Just to see what happens. So I'm going to make some infantry squads to intercept some of the guys leaving, but nothing too major, you know?
Так точно. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
I'll mess with the tank too.
Ясно, приступаем. Так точно.
But I don't want to screw with the guys that are in here because there's already enough, you know?
Ясно, приступаем. Так точно. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
That's Matt painting me. But yeah, I've got a feedback poll to give everyone. Oh, did Tom just get annihilated by the tank coming down? Jesus. do. Zope's gonna fly right over that T-72. And so it's taking some coaxial fire from, I think, the BMP-1 over here. Yep. Well, fuck that guy. And they're deciding to completely go around, which is, I think, the smartest thing to do. What is... Hello?
Wow, there's like no front line on these critters. It's amazing.
What are front lines anyway?
Why didn't we just drive into the enemy?
Because all the units on the front line pulled back because an air assault platoon was behind them.
Recon to ground, be advised, the tank that we captured, the guys drove it into enemy forces and blew up.
Good copy, I'm surprised it wasn't friendly forces.
Yeah, those triple O mortars have returned to friendly territory and are now going out east.
Send in Go Team 6 now.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
I'm not sure if they're knocked out or not. They could just be waiting in there for friendly forces to come and assist. But I'm gonna prep an AT guy. Or hell, you know what? Let's prep a tank.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Air just flew over that position. But yeah, let's see. This was about a 3-hour operation. Went fairly well. Had its gripes, but shit happens. Dogbox, thanks for the tier 1 sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Так точно.
So we'll see if those BMDs try to stop and grab those guys. Otherwise, I'll just kill the tank with the hostile tank. So it sounds like they're dismounting, potentially making a run for it. Damn, Falcon, you missed.
Quick question, hi.
This is hi, send a message.
Once we're inside of friendly lines, are we good to DC or?
That is correct.
Thank you.
Ah, yes, Falcon came in with the airstrike and then tilted his horizontal axis up so he wouldn't crash into the ground, because that's what that looked like. Oh.
I thought you could have provided security.
Oh, no. About 15 minutes. Yeah. Oh. No, 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 no. That's funny. All right. I love it. Perfect timing, right? I mean, just index, you know?
Liru?
Go Team
Yeah.
6 now.
R.I.P.
You hear Liru? You
Yeah,
crashed?
I crashed. I'm joining back in.
I see.
We're almost done.
Okay, I was gonna say if you wanted to log in and end the mission for you, if you're gonna be back in time or not.
I'll be in 2
let's
minutes.
give him a
Okay.
warm welcome,
That's about
shall
enough
we?
time that they need, so. Whew. Bad Wolf, thanks for a 39-month resub. Rip indeed. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Ah, man. Yeah, the tank denied the helicopter because the tank was coming to finish off the other tank. But yeah, the best I can do is hope people enjoyed the mission. I know for a fact some people didn't because of how comms went, cray-cray, but I think in terms of a lot of stuff, there was a lot of stuff to shoot at, and I think everyone was able to cycle in and have some fun and play the role that they wanted. Just the Mi-24 pilots were a little bit of an issue, but that's, again, something I can just address in future MCOs. What about TMTM, Barb? Did they have fun? Or did they not like it? Because 2 hours with the voice, fair. That's fine. I mean, again, a large-scale operation like this, it's not going to be constant contact because the server simply can't handle something like that. Yeah, we're down to 64. We started with about 83. I know it's because some people are indexing.
Died in the first literally 10 minutes of fighting. That was really bad shit.
What the hell? That's a bug. Are we really playing this game?
25% to your system.
They're all the way around us.
Cut, can you move south?
Well, that time.
Так точно.
Alright, so... What the fuck is Matt doing?
Recon's gonna attempt to get south. Ian, check fire.
Oh my god! They're using the fucking AN-212 ZU-23. Fucking... Is Matt soloing it? Oh god. That's pretty damn funny. I don't know if Hawaiian's still alive or not. I'm gonna start end keying people because I need to get this wrapped up. Oh man, Zoe, just fucking run for the border, you bellend. Why are you running back? There's no reason to run back. Have you had this the entire time? No survivors. Just run for the border! Just run for the border! So, why are you going this way? Oh my freaking god. Okay, Hawaiian's dead. What are you doing, Zoe? Just...
Is anyone from Alpha 1-5 on net?
Everybody on whoever's still there doesn't normally have the contact with them, so we can't help them that much.
Sorry, repeat last. I can hear quite well. Oh, wait.
Dogfoot 2's ordering you to strafe.
All planes start to beat the base.
Oh my God.
I got him!
Oh, Jesus.
Apparently, I killed 2 people.
I think a user left my channel.
A user left your channel?
I didn't get a single kill.
Turn your sound back.
Alright, give me one moment. I'm pulling up the exit poll.
User has joined your channel.
Alright, I just posted it in chat. Overall, I thought that went fairly well for what it was. This was a very complex MCO. There were definitely some slow parts, but then some really messy parts. A lot of disorganization and loss of cohesion, but you guys were still able to push through and get things done. I definitely understand that some groups might have had more fun than others because of the chaos of it all. Just remember, when you're in enemy territory, they can come from any direction. I'm not going to spawn things right on top of you. I'm going to spawn it probably a few hundred meters away at the minimum and have it walk up to you. So if you're still there, then, you know, it'll probably boop you. Otherwise, I spawned a little less vehicle support than I wanted to because I noticed that it was kicking butt. So I reverted everything down to easier stuff to try to make it a little easier. But overall, I think the biggest issue tonight was just some communication issues and a little bit of mismanagement, but that is on my end. Otherwise, in the future for MCOs, I'm probably going to just spawn in and handle the air kits for helicopters as Zeus, because 3Den didn't like it when I did it through Eden or whatever. So sorry to the MI-24s for that bug. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. And we'll probably not do something like this again with dropping vehicles, because Matt, how many times did I blow you up? Twice? 3 times?
Twice.
Yeah, so we would load the Vic in. It would do the thing where it loads the Vic in, but it would still hitbox the Vic and blow it up. So apologies for that. Apologies if some of you got turned invincible. It's because I had a feeling that would happen, so I set all the Vics to invincible in the beginning just to make sure there were no issues, because I wanted to be safe than sorry. And that invincibility kind of bled through with a few people, so throughout the op I was turning it off and toggling off just to make sure that wasn't an issue. So sorry if that ruined your experience. And I think that's all I have, but feel free to write in the feedback of positive and negatives to give me anything else. Next MCO will be my choice. Who is hot micing me? Matthew or Syme, sorry if I butchered that. Can you mute your mic, please?
It's 2 people. It's Rochelle.
Is it me? Oh, sorry.
Sorry about that. Otherwise, feel free to bash me in feedback. Hope you had fun. If you didn't, again, that's why we have the feedback forums. Next MCO, I'm thinking about doing an airborne thing, because we're now on the cycle of it's 3 MCOs where you guys vote, and then I choose something based off of how the performance has been. So we'll see how that goes.
Last thing I have on the docket, I am in TSB hosting a Fallout New Vegas checkpoint RP Wednesday from 6:30 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in a few days. If that interests you, feel free to DM me. I'll give you the information. I'll make sure you're able to come and play for that. Otherwise, Ground, take it away.
All right. Ops started off fine. It took us 20 minutes to get all of the squad leaders on. A few were due to joining, a few were due to lack of radios, but in the end we managed. We got a simple plan up of who to go there when. Only a single plane dropped off the payload at the wrong LZ, which I say is good. I expected more of those to happen. So good job to only one of the planes doing that. We changed the plan of the assault per my decision because of that, but Bravo decided to regroup, even though I said to do otherwise, and continue as so. The first assault went for the most part good for Alpha. I would say Alpha most definitely carried the first objective. They followed the plan to the T. They got into the objective. They basically did the entire clearing of it on their own almost. Per Bravo, they moved through the town. They moved in there rather slowly because of the whole regroup situation and what else happened, and got bogged down and did not want to keep on pushing. So that happened until the very end when Bravo in the end got their new VIX and I believe pushed in to the airfield. Support and ground command were more or less together. We all got wiped by I believe 4 reinforcing BMP-2s that came from the east. All of our vehicles were destroyed, but I'm pretty sure none of our men died, so hooray to that. I'm guessing some of those were due to the invincibility Liru mentioned. Either way, we moved in and then moved into the airfield when it was almost completely clear. So not much to say there. For the first objective, my only complaint was that I had a very hard time getting answers from Bravo, and half of the time I got the answers, it was some kind of complaining or some kind of talking back over 50, which already slowed down the comms as they were incredibly slow. That was the first objective. Then while we were waiting for all the vehicles, I had misunderstood Liru. I thought Liru was going to bring all of the vehicles to us, rather than having Matt fly them in one by one or 2 by 2. So that is why it took so long, as Matt did not catch when Liru said that he wasn't going to do it. It was Matt's job. So we waited for quite some time for that. Once all the vehicles arrived, we pushed on. We had a few people who stood still and didn't continue pushing, even though I said that move through any contact, which resulted in a bit of a separation, but it wasn't too big of an issue. On the second objective, in the beginning at least, I would say definitely that Bravo was the MVP for that objective, as they followed the plan more or less to the T, moved into the town and started the engagement. Issue was that when they moved in, they hadn't called in that they had started to get inside, and I didn't have noticed that myself since I died, and by the time I saw that they were already in the town, so it was too late to tell them to stop, because Alpha took a god knows where route.
Alpha was engaging before Bravo.
Completely ignoring the original route I suggested them to follow. So while Bravo was taking the entire force of the objective, on the map at least, I saw Alpha being very, very far away from the objective. Support and ground command also got slowed down a bit because I died, and a few other squad leaders died, I believe, so while we were getting reinserted, we were the furthest back from the platoon. We mounted in our vehicles, pushed through the entire thing, and by that point Bravo was already wiped. We did not arrive in time to assist them. Then the wiping, just all of the forces got together on the last objective, wiped that, and moved out. The moving out part was horrendous, to say the very least. It took forever, it took way too long rather, to organize and move out, which was a rather simple thing to do. I specifically marked a red route to follow, which then the Bravo platoon leader, for some reason, drew a new line that I specifically said it not to follow because we did not know what was there. In the end, that did get some people killed because they went in the wrong line. Otherwise, that... also, extra note for the ground forces is that taking no enemy vehicles is because that's a PAD thing. When you take an enemy vehicle, the longer you have it, the longer is the chance that you're going to get some friendly confused and get yourself killed. It is fine to take the vehicle while you need it, grab the gun, shoot the enemies, and then dump it. But keeping the enemy vehicle is absolutely stupid and absolutely never should be done. Otherwise, for air, for the pilots, good job. I believe you were only shot down 2 times, 1 each. As I was told by my JTAC, because you flew over some ZU that you didn't know was active. So good job for that. I'm happy. You definitely performed very well. I don't know what the hell happened to the MI-24s. We were supposed to have 3, but apparently we only had 1. Or they weren't answering on the radios or something along those lines. But in the end, the first objective that happens. In the second objective, I believe we had both of our MI-24s active and doing their jobs. So thank you for that. Other than that, no complaints to air. You did fine, you answered quickly. And seemed to have managed to reach whatever my JTAC told you to do.
Wow, Mox, thanks for the 3-year forced resub.
Not the most fun thing, but
join the operation
regardless,
to get
a very
nice kick
important
out of the
one.
scenario.
And thank you for the MI8s to helping out with recon, as well as reinserts, as well as sometimes strikes we called in. Otherwise, that is all from ground command. I guess it goes to Alpha Platoon Lead.
Yeah, so my 2 squads, you both did very good. The platoon HQ element itself was a bit reduced because of 4 no-shows. That may have also led to some of the communication delay with pilots, as one of my Mi-24 pilots wasn't here, so we had a guy solo crewing it. On the airfield, I'm not sure how you confused it to think that Liru was dragging the vehicles over. That's not something we've had happen in previous MCOs, and wouldn't have been in the spirit of the mission from my feeling. I didn't expect that to happen, and hasn't happened in the MCOs before. They've always been moved up by players. So I don't know why you got confused there. And then on the second objective, Alpha was engaging from the south before Bravo moved in. And we took some heavy casualties and lost a squad there, while the other squad lost their leader, but some of them remained. And agreed, it was definitely quite slow to begin the move back because everyone was a bit spread out, and then there was confusion on the route. That's it from Alpha. Pilots, you were fine as well. On to Bravo.
Would that be Squad 6 or Bravo HQ?
Bravo platoon.
Oh yeah, sorry, hello. Yeah, for most part, I liked it. I have some gripes about the tactics used, but we can't all agree on that. Me not responding on radio most of the time, I had a lot of things happening. I did not have much about platoon HQ, and stuff was getting very hectic very quickly. Overall, enjoyed it. Some stuff could have been better, but I think that's only minor stuff. I put it all in the forum. And yeah, thank you.
Right, I'm guessing that's on to support then. So from support platoon's perspective, I think overall the mission itself was fine. Quite enjoyed the actual design of the mission. I will say though, I'm pretty sure the AA BMD we had was effectively useless for its actual purpose, because I don't think there was any air assets for it to engage at all.
So the reason for that was there was a choice in the objectives you could hit. You could either hit the objective that you hit in the beginning, the airfield, and it said in the MCO document, you hit that, no enemy air support. Or you could hit the vehicle depot, and then I reduce all of the vehicle QRF to a factor of 1/3. And I explained this in the brief before I let everyone on the server, or excuse me, passed everyone through the map screen. So
yeah, I just didn't know if we were going to encounter any air that may have took off like as the assault began or not, but...
Well, so I was going to, but the first thing air did as the attack began was bomb the airfield and destroyed everything.
Okay, fair enough.
So it was effective. It was effective operation.
With what we had, also with the kind of chaos that was comms on both platoon and command level, but otherwise, overall, decent mission. That's it for me.
That means let's go to first platoon's second squad, or Alpha platoon second squad.
That's me. We were, I think, the only mixed group, so thank you to everyone for playing so nice together. Thanks to Krylie for doing the squad landing while I was trying to handle the radios, and to the buddies over at Squad 7 for supporting us and supporting them. That's all. Next.
Third squad, Lazy Rug.
We had a blast, a lot of fun. Only thing and gripe we have is we would call up a lot of information, like the counterattack at the airfield. That was rightfully ignored, or we were told to pull back when we could have stopped the counterattack dead. Other than that, we had a lot of fun.
Bravo second squad, Khan.
Started out one man short, wasn't
So overall,
an issue.
people had mostly good
Ended
frames.
with small people.
Few people did,
left
but
for,
that's expected.
Various
I got a
reasons,
1 on the
mostly for
enjoyment of 1 to
just
10.
Sitting around not doing shit.
It's funny.
Squad did perfectly. Survived where I died. Yoinked to tank. I wasn't. My squad wasn't the one who kept the tank, but doesn't matter now. Second squad.
Gonna shut the server
Hi.
off.
So as second squad lead, I have some issues from my guys that want me to talk about this. We had some issues with command, and we had some issues with Bravo command. And I also understand part of our issues is that the group that we come from, the Damn 38th, is a lot more relaxed, a lot more chill. We're just here to fuck around. But we had issues in command telling us, well, we stole a tank. We were the ones who stole the tank because, you know, it was funny. It was funny, we stole the tank, and my guys really wanted to we wanted to try and get the tank out of there. And yet we had a helicopter strafe us, except one of my guys was in and told them that it was friendly, and the helicopter pilot ignored that, which I mean, okay, it looks like an enemy tank, whatever. But the issue I had was that even after the strafe once, they strafed us again, while one of my squad members was yelling at him to stop.
All right, so let me speak up real quick. First off, comms were a mess. So if you're getting in enemy vehicles while comms are a mess, what do you think is going to happen? Second, this is the really big gripe I had with it. You were in the enemy tank, you were falling back, and everyone assumed that, okay, the enemy tank was friendly. The issue was another actual enemy tank came into the south and drove right into the convoy. I didn't do any remote controlling with it. I think the only thing I remote controlled today was at the very end just to wrap things up while people were falling back, but it drove into your convoy and everyone thought it was friendly, and then it wiped like 3 BMDs.
Okay.
So,
and I did not know that.
Of course, but you have to understand that once you start mixing enemy VIX with your friendly forces, and then, you know, the enemy VIX show up, it creates a massive PID nightmare. So I get that you're a casual group, and you're more than welcome to play here, but you have to understand that once you start getting enemy stuff and confusing the PID, it fucks everyone else over. Especially in a freaking, at the time, I think it was about 75 players were still on the server at that point. So it fucks over everyone else, and that's kind of an issue. So keep that in mind. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Like you were told to dismount it for that very reason of it would confuse the PID. You didn't, and then, yeah, you fucked a lot of other people over.
We were with the tank. We weren't told to dismount at any point.
Oh, you were told multiple times on net.
You were told multiple times.
On which one?
Company 50.
Because I didn't get anything from platoon net.
Then that's on the fault of your platoon leader for not carrying that information through. So.
Well, also, I ordered all squad leaders to be both on their nets and 50. And I also then went over to your net at one point and told you to dismount the tank.
I didn't hear it at that time. That's my issue. Sorry about that. But I did not hear about dismounting. I didn't know about that. Sorry.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I guess my biggest issue was the lack of communication between our platoon lead and command. And that was what most of my squad's gripe was. And
Wait, how does the squad have the gripe with it if there's only one person talking with
lack
platoon?
of communication,
which is the squad leader. So it's really just his gripe that he's saying as a squad level. I'm not gonna bitch.
Who's next?
Next squad, I guess.
I'm going to speak up for a second, guys. I have to jump a little early for the debrief. I'm being dragged to a barbecue. So thank you all for playing. I will get the documentation for MCO 9 out by next week. I'm just going to spend some time, review the feedback, and try to make something tailored to the past 2 or 3 MCOs, what went well, what didn't go well. Also, I've already been reading through some of the criticisms and stuff. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about how I Zeus, feel free to ask. Just know that if you're in enemy territory, it doesn't matter if you've cleared something because it can be re-garrisoned by something from a different angle. And Iopa said over the net at the end, where are all the border patrol guys? Well, they folded inward. If you noticed, a lot of your QRF came from the north, which is where they were, the border, because they were being called in because there was a massive, 3-4 BMD platoons kicking their asses. So I try to have a little bit of logic to it, but, just me. So, yeah, thank you so much for playing, guys. I will see you next time. Hope you have fun.
See you later.